Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Tuesday night, and you know what that means, man? It's the Nukkle HeDD Comics in the building. We got Cabs, we got Lay, we got Cap. What's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing tonight?
Chilling.
Pretty good.
That's what I like to hear. Yo, it's fucking Tuesday. We got
I'm over here marketing. That's why y'all see the phones. I'm marketing right now.
It's so good. Yo, tonight we're gonna finally talk about some fucking DC. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about Marvel for the past couple of weeks. We're gonna talk about some DC and we're gonna reboot the fucking movie universe.
Are we gonna reboot it, or are we gonna talk about the real reboot that's about to come with the acquisition of Warner Brothers and all that shit?
What up, Blue Cheese?
Blue Cheese, what up? I think we can just go into all of it, right?
We could talk about that later. The way I see it is this: they don't know shit, and they need to watch us, and we're gonna pick characters that's gonna reboot the MCU. They don't know shit already. We already saw 85 years of them not knowing shit about fuck, and we're gonna
wait. They know Batman pretty well.
This is true.
That's their consistent.
They don't know any of his bad guys.
But they do. They give them all to Green Arrow in the show.
Oh, okay, all right. They know how he was made. They know the origin of Batman.
Oh yeah. That never goes away.
Yeah, they know the fuck about his parents dying.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man. So tonight we're gonna do it right. All right, we're gonna do it right. We're not gonna do this sorry, lame ass, pussyfooting around shit that Warner Brothers already decided to do. I hear them in rooms pussyfooting around. And we don't do that shit here. We don't do that shit.
Scampering around.
Yeah. Too afraid to put butter on the fucking steak. Go fuck yourself. All right?
You gotta put butter on the steak.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Blue Cheese is we glad to have you back, brother.
Word. I'm surprised he hasn't asked where's show at.
Word.
Blue Cheese love him some show.
He'll be here, hopefully. Maybe with like 5 minutes left.
Yeah, he'll be here when he get here.
Stick around until 11:45.
To the very end.
Yeah.
So before we start, I got another question. This one's easy, but it's gonna make you think a little bit. Okay, simple. Favorite vacation you've ever taken?
Oh. We went to Disneyland when I was like 14, 15 years old. And the only reason why it's my favorite, there's two reasons. One, because once we landed, the hotel was like, yo, your room isn't ready yet. So we was like, fuck it, let's go get something to eat. We go to Wendy's and we take like 1 or 2 bites of our food, and for an hour and a half, we just started laughing. No idea why we're laughing. We're just in the corner looking out the window, laughing our ass off. We're like, yo, this is the first time we had like unpolluted air, so I'm thinking maybe
you was smelling clearly.
Yeah, just started dying laughing. That, and there was a horror makeup show that me and my brother was like, yo, we don't want to fucking see how these people put on makeup. And Mom was like, no, let's go watch it. It was one of the funniest shits we've ever seen.
That's usually how it goes, though, right? Like, you don't want to do something, you do it, and it's like the best thing ever.
Yep.
Yeah, we went and saw it twice, actually.
I was invited to the Renaissance Fair years back, like 10 years ago, and I was like, I'm down for a Renaissance Fair, but the reason I had to go, I wasn't with it, but I was like, nah, fuck the Renaissance Fair. I don't want to, no. Renaissance Fair, 10 out of 10. Incredible. I was literally walking in a video game. I was walking in a video game. It was crazy. I was like walking through The Witcher. It was wild, super, super fun. But Disneyland is always a good time. The first time I actually made it to Disneyland, it was incredible. Who got a vacation?
Well,
what's your favorite vacation?
I got 2 separate ones. I got
group, say it.
Group is Amsterdam. By myself is New Orleans. Okay. You literally had some time.
You love the NOLA.
And they're like, yo, you have to use it. I'm like, yo, where can I go? I remember I hit Cabs up, but he had Little Man, and I understood that. And I was like, you know what? It's either San Antonio or New Orleans. And I couldn't time it to catch a Spurs game properly. So I said, New Orleans it is. Literally and it was really some of One of the most fun I had. And then the weather here was just shit show. It was raining, it was cold, and I was over there in like 85-degree weather with a cigar and bourbon in my hand, looking like I fit in. You know what I'm saying? And then Amsterdam as well, bachelor party. I don't think I have to finish the rest of that. You can understand where that went. There was a district with a certain light that you go to. So there you go.
Yeah. What you guys do there? Read Bible scriptures?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
There was plenty of very gospel lighting.
He was an indigo lantern on that one.
Oh, the red lanterns were everywhere.
Cap, what you got? Cap, what you got for me?
So mine's a little weird.
This is what I want.
Oh shit!
Oh, we lost you.
All right.
In and out.
You see me?
We're losing you.
Yeah, we're losing you.
Am I good?
You are now, but when you started, the minute you was like, mine is.
I think you're good now.
Yeah.
You're good now.
Yo, the internet and my cell phone service is going in and out here. I don't know why. The second time I ever came home from leave or on leave, they dropped us off, and the gate we were supposed to come to, something was wrong with it. So they put us in the international gate. So me and everybody who got off the plane were ushered through baggage claim and ushered out of the building to no one. There's absolutely no one out there. So everybody who was looking for somebody had to walk back into the building.
Oh no!
Others to the domestic baggage claim. So I walk in, I see my brother on the side, but I see my mom and dad looking intently at the door or at the thing. So I drop my bag and I walk up in between them. I'm like, "Hey, who are you guys waiting for?"
That's nice. That's nice. I bet you're just shocked as hell. That's nice.
Yeah.
See, that's a really nice memory. Yeah, that's what's up.
There's that one, and there's one other time where I came off an elevator and got attacked by some woman I've never met before.
Yeah.
Apparently, my mom was telling her all about me. And when I got off the elevator, she ran up to me first and jumped on me and hugged me. I was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird one.
That's fun though. That's good times. I have two as well. So it's kind of a cheese. It's kind of cheap, but kind of like the first vacation I took on my own. Well, like with friends, but like parents weren't around. So you see the Jersey Shore. It's like 2.5 hours away from New York. There's the Jersey Shore. There's Seaside Heights. Then you go up about another 2 hours, and then there's Wildwood, New Jersey. Wildwood is just a low version. This is a low-ranked version of Seaside Heights. Same thing, boardwalk, houses everywhere, bunch of Guidos. This wasn't the first time I went there. Sorry, this is like second or third time. We were bringing Le. We was bringing a Boiron. They hadn't been there yet, so they came. I don't know what happened, but there was like I think it was the blackout, the summer of the blackout.
It was a blackout right before we left.
The night before we left, it was the blackout. Yep. So the hotel, we were calling the hotel like, "Yo, we out there tomorrow. What's up? We thinking trip is canceled." So me and Krills pull up to the building where we all hang out at, and like, "Yo, we going." They're like, "Yo, but the hotel, this other dude we were going, the guy who took me was like a buddy from school and his brother-in-law and his sister." So they were like, "Yo, trip is over." Like, "Nah, we going." Like, "Yo, but what about the hotel? What about this?" Like, "Nah, we going." At the very least, we're getting our money back. How we just not going to get our money back? You're crazy. Let's go get our money back at least. So we rode out over there. No idea what was going to happen. We rode out there. We pull up to the telly. We're like, what, 6, 7 deep?
Yep.
Big bunch of big Dominican motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So we pull up and they're like, yo, we getting some money. We're getting our money back. What's up? And they gave us their money back. Now that was part one complete. We mission accomplished. Part two was finding a freaking place to stay. So we were riding around, going to hotels, bro. We literally went out here on a whim. Going out, driving around, looking for hotels. We couldn't find nothing. We find like a rental space, basically Airbnb before Airbnb, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And we found a little spot. It accommodated all of us. The rules were a little crazy there. Like we couldn't have girls inside. We had to have them just on the porch. We couldn't bring in. So guys were allowed in the house. Like guys. Like if we found some dudes, they were allowed in the house, but girls weren't. It's like, what? Okay, and it was weird rules, but whatever. We made it. We stayed, and there was some Italian guys like 2 houses down. And we like got really cool with them. How old were we there? I was like, what? We were like 20, 21 years old. You was like 22, 23?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Long ago. But I'm talking about 15 years ago, son.
Yep.
So these Guido motherfuckers, we met them and they're super cool cats. So the whole time we're vibing, whatever. So this is like night 2. Dog. We see the Guidos. It's like 3, 4 of them. We see them walking by us and we're in the stoop chilling. They got a bunch of bottles on them. Like literally each of them is holding like 6 bottles. So we're thinking, okay, they're about to recycle. They're about to put the trash out.
Yeah.
They walk like 4 houses down and just begin to throw mad bottles at that. Just, yo, something out of a movie. Think Jackie Chan Rumble in the Bronx. When they're batting the bottles at him like that. And we're like, oh shit, what the hell? So they do that, casually walk back. They don't even run.
Yeah,
They just casually walk back. And when they pass by, they're like, hey, what's up, fellas? And we're like, hey, what's up? And they're like, yo, what happened to those ladies you were talking to? Like, oh, no, we're about to go meet them in the boardwalk now. We're like, okay, cool. All right, you guys have a good evening. I'm like,
they didn't.
You guys-
not a word mentioned of that whole situation. It's like, yo, that never happened. How you guys doing? We're like, wait a minute.
It's like, maybe you guys want to haul ass? Because I'm pretty sure there's police coming. Did police even pull up to that house at one point? I don't remember.
Because I remember some of y'all went to meet them girls and some of us stayed.
Yeah.
At no point did we see cops.
Yeah.
We were just there. We were there on some, because we were drinking on the, and we're like, no cops. So they were just hurling bottles, and apparently they run a place like that because they could just do it and get away with it.
Yo, son.
We mean casually walking.
Yo.
It's like when you come out of eating from somewhere, you know you don't have to rush.
Yeah.
Relax.
It was
like nothing to worry about.
We're like, dude, what are y'all doing? But whatever.
Exactly.
That was a real fun vacation, bro. That was one of the best. It wasn't impromptu, but like because obviously we planned it, just didn't work out because of the blackout. Because like parts of Jersey were hit on that blackout too. So it was just a lot of commotion. We literally rode 5 hours on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked out. One of my favorite vacations of all time.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
When some of us took a cab to meet the other 2 guys that we're going with, because they were driving. It was 2 guys driving, and we were going with them. And to see everything in New York City with no lights was the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah, man.
It was like the reverse of the pandemic. People were out, but there was no lights. In the pandemic, there was nobody out. There was mad lights. It was really
and Wildwood, New Jersey is super ratchet, super fun. I would go back to that place. Anyways, then my second, this wasn't even a vacation. This was just time off. Assassin's Creed Unity had just dropped. And I know people have their problems with Assassin's Creed Unity. When it first came out, it was a little choppy on PC. I played it just fine on my PS4. I had a couple T-poses, some shit floating here and there. But whatever. And so I took the week off. I was supposed to have my son that weekend, and the whole week, but he stayed with his mom's. I think they went to do something. I had no work. The whole house was like empty. I had literally man cave for myself. I planned it beautifully, and I just played Assassin's Creed Unity the whole time. I didn't do nothing. I ate bullshit. I had a steady diet of chips, Slim Jims, McDonald's, and soda. Lots of Slim Jims, kid. Lots of Slim Jims. And it was just the best time ever, bro. It was incredible. I love just having not a vacation, but just time off where I'm doing absolutely nothing. And we could sprinkle it on top a little bit with a video game, a brand new release. Do that anytime.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I took a week off once and I watched the entire series of Sanford and Son. As soon as I woke up, press play until I went to sleep. I watched the entire series.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's a funny thing to sum up my experience at work. First time I ever took vacation from the job I used to have, it was 3 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I go in my boss's office. I'm like, "Yo, I'm taking off these days." I told him I told him the week before. That Wednesday, right before I was about to leave, he calls me. He's like, "Yo, Vic, 3 dates just opened up for the weekend. You want to take them?" I was like, "Jim, I'm the one taking off.
Yeah.
The reason is they're open. I can't cover my own vacation, bro."
Those who can't do manage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clearly wasn't good at that either. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Stay tuned next week. I will have another question, I promise.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
It's funny. Let me just tell you how I was told about my time off. I love it. This was beautiful, by the way, right? So I'm literally thinking about taking a vacation, but like in June. This happened. I took it like late March, early April. Pretty much one going into the other. So, and I was like, yo, maybe in June I can do something, right? Because I've done a lot of overtime and I know I got the time saved up. But what they didn't tell me when I got hired is that if you don't use it, you lose it.
You lose it.
I to this point still don't understand how that works because I did all the overtime. But whatever. I don't do the system. So I'm literally thinking, yeah, June, I'm gonna do something, right? Then before I need to take the vacation, like, yo, I'm telling you 2 days before I need to take it. They're like, all right, oh, Leo, can you come to the office real quick? I was like, I didn't do anything wrong. What can this be about? Say, they're like, oh, you need to take your vacation. I go, excuse me? You need to take your vacation. If you don't, you won't have it. But when I take it? It was Monday. It was like Wednesday. I was like, what? Wait, what? You want me to literally like plan a vacation within 2 days? They're like, well, if you don't, you can't have it. I was like, I'll figure it out. I swear to God, I just they're like, I'll figure it out. And I left, and everybody in that building heard me say, it's a fucking shit show in here. By the way, my shift is pretty much just started. There's a fucking shit show in here. Everybody goes, yeah, we heard you. I was like, I don't give a fuck. How you just drop that bomb on somebody like that? I'm like,
at least you did the right thing and take a vacation, because I would have just had the time off in my crib not doing shit. I would have been playing video games, watching TV, eating junk food. Like, you feel me? So at least you did something. And that's the trip where you went to the NOLA, right?
Yes. It was
and
funny.
You had a great time over there.
My favorite New Orleans, my first favorite New Orleans moment is having breakfast the following day after I arrived. And I'm like, oh, let me get the Western omelet. It goes, let me get some orange juice. She goes, hey, listen, why don't you just have an amber beer? I go, yeah. This is it's 10 in the morning. She goes, what's your point? You told me you're on vacation, right? I was like, good call. Yeah. So it's a Western omelet, a beer, and blues playing. I couldn't ask for better than that, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wait a minute, but if I'm telling you 10 in the morning about drinking, there's an issue. I'm like, it was 10 in the morning. And she was like, what's your point? I'm like, true.
Yeah. Touche, sir. Touche.
Fucking incredible. I love it over there. Fucking great vibe.
I highly recommend anybody to go there. It's
great vibe over there.
Great. And as soon as you get there, you feel the vibe.
Just head straight to Bourbon, because there are some places in New Orleans that you do not want to end up in. Yeah.
Okay. So is it Pyro?
If you guys are looking for chill vibes overseas, Lisbon, Portugal.
I've heard that.
I've ever been in.
I sell people packages to go over there all the damn time. People love Lisbon.
We walked. One of my shipmates. We had the buddy system. We walk into this place, right, and everybody's dressed up, and the dance floor is there, but they're not dancing. They're conversating, and we talk to the hostess like, "The hell's going on here?" She's like, "Oh, that's where you go to talk. You sit at your table and eat, and if you want to mingle, you go mingle on the floor."
Okay.
And me and my boy look at each other and we're like, "Shit, we're in jeans that are ripped and just regular tees. Like, you know what? We apologize. We're gonna leave your establishment." The owner came out and was like, "Where the fuck are you guys going? Just come in." I was like, "Nah, we're not dressed. We didn't know what this was. We're not dressed. We don't want to disrespect your place." He's like, "Go inside if you want.
Nice.
We don't care here, man. Just go inside." We wound up not doing it because the other guy he was too nervous about.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
No. He's the talker.
Okay.
He just was nervous about how he looked. Because
Yeah.
when I say they were dressed up, like
Formal.
even the dressed like.
So like formal for like evening gowns and shit. Like fucking cocktail dresses and shit.
Just yeah.
I get that. It's definitely an uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah, but that's when you woke up to the chick and were like, "Uptown girl, she been living in an uptown world."
I mean, I'll be honest. I'd rather be overdressed than under for sure. Like I get that.
Yeah.
Yo, but you know what it is? Also, we didn't want to perpetuate that stereotype of the American coming in.
The Americans,
Like,
not following the rules.
That's the first thing that I thought about. He goes, "Of course they're Americans."
See, I'd have looked at them
Everybody would
like,
assume, right?
I'd have looked at them like, I'm not American. I'm from the Bronx, baby.
Yeah, totally
You know what I'm
different.
saying? Yeah, we don't do that shit here.
I'm from the Bronx. Now, where's the chicken?
Word. Let me get a Coke. Yo, shorty, ven aquí.
Oh, you want to say that? We were the first time we went to a mall. One of my boys started speaking Spanish to one of the girls who worked at the electronics store, and she's deadpanning him, and he finishes what he says, and she just looks at him and goes, "I don't know what you just said. We can speak English if you want."
Yeah. Maybe Portuguese.
That's what he looked at me, and I was like, "Dude, yeah, you spoke Spanish. We're in Lisbon, man. It's Portugal. You speaking the wrong language, bro."
Yeah. That's a good story.
Shit, man. The one time in Puerto Rico, I'm at a restaurant. I pulled the waitress over. I said, "You may not understand what I'm saying, but do hablo inglés?" And she goes, "Yes." I said, "Perfect. You stay here. Don't bring no one else here. You the one I'm talking to." Starts laughing. She goes, "All of us know English." I said, "All right, cool, but just in case, you stay here."
What's your number?
It was like, shit, man. But yeah, all right. So now that we got that out the way, the good times. Now we get into some real shit, into some gangster shit. Y'all guys have your character or characters that you want to talk about to reboot the DC, the Detective Comics movie universe?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes. And honestly, I'm not gonna do some crazy pick. I'm just gonna focus on a character that needs focus. Let's get him out there. What the hell are we waiting for? Where the fuck is Superman? Where is Superman? Yo, Man of Steel was not a bad movie. Okay.
No.
Henry Cavill is a great Superman.
Absolutely.
He wants to be Superman. He wants to do everything that he can possibly do with Superman. Henry Cavill wants all the nerd roles, and he wants to specifically put his own input in there because he reads comics, he reads books. If you need Henry Cavill to read something for 8 issues, volumes, just years of literature, he'll get it done in 2 days because he's the fucking Man of Steel. I know with everything that's going on now with DC and the them being purchased by Discovery, they're thinking of rebooting. Okay, we can reboot. But let's get these characters, man. It's like, okay,
Absolutely.
Suicide Squad is awesome. Let's get these low-level characters to do their thing. If we have movies like Suicide Squad that can lead to more spin-off TV shows like Peacemaker and shit, cool. We have the Batman leading off into spin-off shows for the Penguin. Where is Superman? This coming from a Batman fan that makes fun of Superman every freaking chance he gets. Where is Superman? Let's start off the new DC universe. Whatever y'all got planned, let's put Superman at the forefront of this shit. Or Batman. Where is Ben Affleck? Although he's apparently coming later in the multiversal stuff with Michael Keaton. Where is Superman? Where is Batman?
Absolutely,
yeah. Let's start there. Henry Cavill already say yes. He's down.
Said, I got the suit. I got the suit.
Just don't get him. Just don't get him in between Witcher stuff. But Henry's down. Batfleck might be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah,
that might be a little bit more difficult. Yeah. But I think let's start off with the cornerstone. Let's get Superman out there. Let's do something fun and fresh with Superman. Let's get some creative minds in there to give us some good Superman, and let's start off there. That's all I gotta say about that shit, bro.
You forgot one thing. Oh, good. For the love of God, let him shave his mustache.
Let him shave the mustache, please. Oh my God, Cab. Why did that shit?
I couldn't agree more.
But it's like, damn, man. Like you could have made it look a little better, right?
It literally was just.
But you know what's funny?
Like it was the skin was trying to catch the face the whole time. Also.
It looked like they took his chin and just covered his mustache.
That's pretty much what they did. But it looked like the chin was trying to catch the mustache every time he moved. It was like, I can't get it. Where it's going.
The funny thing is, he really does look like that without the mustache.
Yeah.
It's just it hit that uncanny valley because they couldn't get it right.
It was just weird, man. It was very weird.
But Cap said it perfectly. The man plays Magic the Gathering. Yo, he almost missed out on Superman because he was playing Magic the Gathering.
He was playing WoW. He was raiding. He was raiding in WoW.
He almost missed the role. I mean, come on. What else do you want from the guy?
And I don't know. I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this is real. But I was hearing. I've read that for Witcher 2, because on the set of The Witcher, Henry Cavill is like the Bible. And apparently there were some people like, all right, Henry, we get it that you know the books, but we're trying to like direct the movie. And then he just kind of backed up after that and didn't say much. And then we get the mess that was season 2. I don't know how true that is, but I can see it getting annoying. You know, you got one of the actors like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. Oh, but in the book, but Henry is just he's passionate, man. Yeah. He actually, and I'll let you go right now, cut my bad. He actually has an argument for like fans that can get a little toxic. He's like, look, some of them get a little too toxic, but at the end of the day, it's passion. Let's give them what they ask for and want, and maybe they could stop that. My bad. Go ahead, Cup.
No, two things. One, the sword that he uses in season 2, they actually brought him the pre-production one. He's like, this is wrong, and made him change it to the correct shit.
He's not playing, bro. He's not.
To go off of that thing he said about the passion. If I stab someone 32 times, that's also passionate.
That's
but
passionate.
That doesn't make it right.
That's passionate for Henry Cavill. I need fucking Superman now.
Yeah, but it's not emotional.
Yo, you know what's funny though?
Passion is not an emotion. It's not.
Is to hear people like get on them and like, yo, we're trying to make something, back off with your knowledge. But motherfucker, you're making something that has a following, and the guy in it follows it also. Why don't you make it as authentic as fucking possible? That's like walking into your grandma's house and she's making a lasagna, and you're like, no, but you're not using the lasagna sheets, you're using penne. You're making a baked ziti, and she's like, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to make food here. It's like, what?
No, yeah, but they're literally making a show for Henry Cavill, and Henry Cavill is going, but no, this is how we want it.
And again, that's just rumor mills that I read on Reddit. You know how Reddit is, right? Yeah. But apparently people started getting a little too like, all right, Henry, we got this. And it's like, do you though?
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Do you got it?
the guy is like, yo, I'm a perfect example, right? Let's say they ask Cap, right? Ask Cap, you're gonna produce a Ghost Rider movie, right? And they go, and your knowledge of Ghost Rider is pretty in depth, right? I'm 100% sure about that because if you've spoken about it, I go, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with Daredevil. And it's like, he's like, listen, I know this about this. We know do it. No, but you understand this is a movie. Exactly. I know the comic book. I'm trying to put that on the screen. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from, right? This right here is you're not understanding. You're gonna come out with some shit with Nicolas Cage again. We're gonna do that again.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen again if you don't let me make you understand, like, yo, we're doing this wrong. You're not getting it. It's passion, but it's also like, yo, I am right.
Yeah.
Yo, you're not gonna Nicolas Cage shit me again. You're not doing this to me twice.
Yeah, three times because they did Nicolas Cage.
Well, I don't count the second one.
All right. Yeah, no. But yo, the funny thing is, it's not that hard to interpret on the screen because comic books have a little thing called pictures. They show you what's happening.
They got panels.
The picture, they show what's happening, so you can interpret what's on the picture to what's in the moving picture. It's not that hard. Just fill in the blanks.
Some of the things are a little crazy, and you kind of don't want to do it. But like some things are just so egregious. Like I don't want to spoil anything, but they removed some characters from Witcher season 2 that they were not supposed to at all. Okay, my bad.
Here's the thing. I watched a little bit of Star Wars Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And they were speaking with Rosario Dawson about Ahsoka Tano, the show.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, they have a stunt coordinator who's a martial artist who was literally taken at the age of 9, put in the temple, and were like trained for 10 years and shit.
Yes.
And Rosario was like, yo, I love the cartoon so much. I would see a frame that I wanted to do or see something I wanted to do, show it to her. And she was like, she looked at me and go, we can't do that. That's a cartoon. You can't physically do that. But then she retorted going, but I could show you something similar that would make you look good.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
Henry Cavill can do that for a new Superman. Let's go. And like I want to see that. Let's get Batman in there again. I'm not gonna give you some obscure character. No, where are the big dogs?
I got
where
a
they at?
for you.
Do you have any storylines you would put in this Superman movie to reboot the DC universe?
I don't want to do no fucking, Lois Lane dies. Maybe we don't gotta get there yet.
Leave her the fuck out of the first one, please.
Yeah, like at least keep that for later. I don't want to see evil Superman. I don't know, man. Bring in other, I don't know, let's multiverse Superman. Let's see Superboy. Let's see, you know what I'm saying? Let's see more Supergirl. Bring in Supergirl. Let's see it. Man of Steel, let's do it. Get Shaq in there.
Yo, I'm sorry, there's 19 Batman movies and at least 12 fucking Superman movies. You can assume 70% of the population of the world know who the fuck Superman is.
Yeah.
Let's get some shit that we haven't seen before. We don't need no baby dick. We don't need no fucking Lois Lane killing Doomsday. None of that shit.
We don't need none of that. I mean, we could work towards that where Joker kills where he has him kill Lois Lane or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, we could do stuff like that later on, but let's just get a nice, I don't know. So then that's the question. Are they really about to reboot the DC universe? Are they going to continue stuff? That's the question on everybody's minds, because they're literally like, oh, we need to reboot, or we need to do this, or we need to go in this direction. It appears that like they just want to be more Marvel than they've trying to be, but like they want to be passionate about it, I guess. But like, yeah, bro, let's focus on the big dogs.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be sad to remove Affleck and Cavill and even Gal Gadot. It'd be sad to remove them, but let's see these people in the forefront again. Maybe not Gal Gadot because we just seen her, but let's get Affleck back there. Let's get Batman out there. And I don't know, with the Batman now, is he gonna join? Who knows? But my thing is, let's start off with the big dog. Let's start off with Superman and work our way out.
Yeah, it seems like Warner Brothers execs were asked, hey, are you going to reboot or are you going to continue what we're doing? And they just looked at the person and was like, yes.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So
The answer is yes.
So I Googled it, and this is what I got. The DCEU film franchise is all but confirmed to be rebooted in 2022. The Flash. But this should not worry filmmakers, that is allowing the franchise to avoid any potential continually related issue of the MCU.
Why are they worried about filmmakers? It should be the fans that shouldn't.
No, because the filmmakers might not like what they see when the fans make the movies. 'Cause, you know, I don't get it, but yeah.
So they're going to try to reboot everything with the Flashpoint, which is what everybody said to do.
Yeah.
Everybody in the mother said, if you're going to do the Flashpoint, you can literally reset everything.
Multiverse it.
Yeah, you can. It's literally. I'm not saying it's the best way, but that's what everybody's like.
And and kill this fucking Flash that this Pendejo, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't know, but get him the fuck out of here, bro.
Fuck. His name is
He's
Ezra
playing
Fucks.
Barry Allen, right?
Edward fucked. I don't know who he's playing, but he's playing. Get the fuck out of here now, son.
Get the box for him.
Yeah,
so get the box.
Soon,
Put the box.
It's not soon enough for you to get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
We will mail you your shit. Stay home. Move.
Don't
Stay
even
home
come
and
in.
Go
Don't
further.
Don't
Move further from where the fuck we are. Go to Kuwait or some shit.
We need no exit interview, no nothing. Just go.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, because I was gonna say if he's playing Barry, just end the movie taking over.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Just
Especially,
it looks like
get somebody
they're going this road.
Get somebody that looks like Barry, at least like the comic book, at least.
What I do like about all of this new shit happening, like again, Discovery purchased these guys. I think it was like a month or two ago, something like that. I don't be keeping up with some DC stuff like that as of late. I'm sorry, but it looks like they're just like, okay, guys, we got a lot of cool people around here, and we ain't doing shit with them. You guys shat the bed. You guys fucked everything up. Let's get another cohesive effort out there, and maybe a reboot is what they need. I mean, I would love to see. You can reboot the universe and keep the same people. I don't think there's a problem with that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't keep the Flash.
We don't need to see Superman land on the pod and picked up by the farmer parents. We don't need to see Batman and the pearls. Don't show the pearls,
please.
But like, let's just start off. How about we just start off with just Clark at the Bugle? I mean, at the sorry about this. Jesus, yes.
He's with Spider-Man.
So similar.
It's the same thing.
No, but Disney made DC jokes.
Yeah,
Disney made DC jokes, so why can't he be at the Bugle? You know,
the Eternals was a big fucking DC joke. Yeah,
word. It's like, he'd be at the Bugle and be like, "Sorry, sir, we can't use you here. We're all booked up." And then he goes to the Daily Planet.
Imagine he goes in. Imagine he's like late for work and like he's like fucking dude, and he just like books it and ends up going to a different universe. Like, wrong building, guys. Sorry, and just fucking back to the planet. That's hell. That would be stupid. But
Cab, I just want to say, you gave them another idea. You just said you don't want to see the pearls again. So now they have to do Batman's parents dying, but without the pearls.
Just
perspective.
Just a bunch of Cuban links just everywhere. No, yeah, like, and then again, because we have the Batman, so I don't know if so that's another thing. I don't know if they want to link everything. So
I don't think they have to.
I don't think you have to.
We already know that these motherfuckers are linked. Just tell good stories and occasionally go, hey, they're all in one movie.
Yeah.
Maybe you have Batman and Superman know each other, but the rest of them is like, who the fuck is this? Like the Green Lantern comes out like, who the fuck is you? Or Marvin Manhunter, who the fuck is you? Wonder Woman, maybe they know. Fucking Flash, they know. But the question comes out, is like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, they're trying to fight somebody and everybody comes in and is like, when the fuck did we have these guys here? Where the fuck were you at when we had the fucking Ninja Turtle?
I think whatever positive path they would like to take is gonna start with Superman. I don't know why. And I'm telling you, this is the Batman fan talking. I make fun of Superman the whole time, but I mean, Superman is Superman. Like, hello, right? He's Superman. We like to make fun of him. He's a Boy Scout. You know, we just tend to, not everyone here, but people tend to cling to more toxic motherfuckers like Batman and shit. But like, I think it all starts with Superman. Let's get Henry out there. Let's build some excitement. Let's get Henry overseeing some shit, because Henry's good at this stuff, man. He's passionate. He knows his stuff. He really wants to make good content for people. Let's see where that can go, bro.
After this topic, I want to ask you a question about Batman, because the more I learn about this motherfucker, the more I'm like, we have not got a Batman movie yet. But go ahead. Are you finished, or you still got more?
I'm finished.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
All right.
So the character I chose was Booster Gold.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. We speak about him plenty times here.
Yep.
And the way I'd have him reboot the whole universe is in the future where he's from. He's walking through for like the 100th time the Hall of Heroes.
Okay.
Where they get to look back at the Flash and Superman and Batman and all them motherfuckers that came before. And his little robot buddy is like, yo, that's not right. It's like, what are you talking about? We come here all the time. None of this has changed.
Oh,
and he starts to
okay.
explain, like, no. The last time we were here, this is what it said. Now it's switched. And he's like, no, I clearly remember that it's always been this way. The robot shows him proof. He gets it in his head that something went wrong in the past and he needs to go back and save it. He doesn't find a Booster Gold costume. There's an exhibit of heroes that they were unable to identify, but all they have is just certain parts. A mask from here, a chest piece from here, the blue costume from here. And Booster Gold, being dumb like he is, he thinks it's all one piece, so he scoops it up. And that's where he gets his look from. It's actually pieced together from other people. And when he goes back in time, he meets Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. At first, he goes back to where like big events are happening and takes care of little crimes. Because he thinks he's helping out as he's trying to figure out what went wrong. Then we come to find out that the cause of everything is Booster Gold. All the stuff he was doing, thinking he was helping, taking out the little crimes and all the shit where all the big things were happening, that is what fucked up the timeline. And his little buddy is not his little robot buddy. That's Brainiac.
Oh, shit.
And we end with that little robot buddy sending a signal up to the big ship, to Brainiac Prime. Everything's set. Time to go. And the ship come in. As Booster Gold is sitting there looking with Superman and Batman like, what the fuck is this now?
Yo.
It's good.
See, now that's... Again, that could jumpstart an entire universe. You got shit branching off, what they was doing back there, what they was doing over there.
Yeah,
man.
And the good thing about this is you can literally write it so everything is canon.
Yeah, you can still you don't have to veer off too much.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you can even have the Flashpoint movie and have it referenced in the hall when he's looking at an exhibit. It's like, oh, this is what happened. This was the results of when the Flash went back and changed time and had to go back and fix it.
It's like this booster. It's like this Booster Gold movie that you're making. It's like almost like a hub for like everything that can happen, which apparently is what they want to do with Flash. But man, that movie's like 10 years too late. What is it? It's just been in production for like 7 years. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Canceled and this.
Had like 4 different directors.
With a couple directors. That's never a good sign.
See,
Absolutely
the difference between the Flashpoint movie and this movie is it not only does it center around a different character, but the character's actions Like you're rooting for Booster Gold, and you're like, oh, he's finally learning to be a hero. Until you learn that, oh no, we've been watching him fuck all this up, and we've been rooting for him to fuck all this up.
Yep.
Because when you get to that reveal, now as a viewer, if you if you connected at all with Booster Gold, now as a viewer, now you have to rethink your stance because you're like, oh fuck, how are we gonna get out of this?
Okay. Who would you play?
I was
Booster
just
Gold?
gonna ask.
You know, I said
Ryan
his name.
Reynolds.
No, I said his name before, and I'm not gonna lie. Top Gun has been a better movie than I ever thought it would be, and
Yo,
I can't stop thinking of it.
I kept hearing that.
Powell.
Yeah,
And
that's a
I mentioned Glenn Powell
I knew
for
it.
Danny Rand, but for fuck it. At this point, I want to put Hangman for everybody. Let's make him everybody. Let's make him Malcolm X. Let's make him.
Well, I can see him as Booster Gold.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He has, you know what it is? He has that smile.
The cocky smirk.
A dickhead smile.
But if you
Also an
notice,
idiot.
he has that smile that you believe him when he says he's good. But it's also not a stretch for you to look at him and go, does he really believe that?
Really?
That's where I would go. Either that or let's go pie in the sky, as Cavs like to say, Ryan Gosling.
I mean, I honestly think you could put Ryan.
Ryan was funny in Nice Guys. Nice Guys is a really good movie, and he's funny in it. So he can do Goofy.
Yeah,
People
to
don't
me,
see that, but you ever seen Nice Guys?
anything.
Yo, he pulls off Goofy.
You could put that man in anything. My man goes from Blade Runner, Notebook, Rick
Drive.
Sanchez versus Superman. I got Rick.
Who's Rick Sanchez? Is that the lead singer of the Evanescence group you listen to, or the
First off, Evanescence is great. Secondly, Coheed and Cambria.
Okay. There you
Thirdly,
go.
that's Claudio Sanchez.
Oh, there you go. See, everyone knows Rick is short for Claudio.
There was a Sanchez somewhere in there.
Yeah. There's a Sanchez and a sandwich. Fuck it.
Got a right elbow and a left elbow.
Oh
it.
my god.
That's it.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, Rick and Morty. He's a Sanchez?
Oh, is that the Doc Brown guy?
I don't watch Rick and Morty. I'm sorry. I know people hate me for it. It's just,
I don't watch that either.
not because I don't want to. I just never flick onto it.
Yeah, I missed the boat. It
I'm-
wasn't around when that started up.
Apparently the boat is still there. You could just hop on. I'm just like, yeah.
I saw a couple episodes. It was
I tell you right now, that Super Bowl commercial was dumb as shit.
Oh.
The
yeah.
Pringles shit.
Did you guys like Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah.
I like the Beavis and Butthead Do America.
That was a funny movie.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead was like, I don't know, it was like, it's funny, but it was also like weird. I don't know. I guess I was just too little at the time. Maybe I could go back now and appreciate more. I'm 100% sure there's a lot of jokes I didn't catch. I can guarantee that.
Oh,
I caught that when I watched Home Improvement again. It's funny. Me and Krills were speaking about it. It's like, yo, when you watch,
he was nasty. He was nasty.
Shit. How did he get away with that?
He was nasty.
Oh yeah. Yo, but the funny thing is,
him and what is the girl, Heidi?
Chauvinistic part of it, chauvinistic part. That's not it. It's just the sexual innuendos and jokes.
Yeah, no, the show was.
Yeah, yo, like I remember somebody was talking about, oh, Married with Children is the same. No, but Married with Children never lied about that.
Yeah, that's how they came out.
That's what they were. But that show, remember that show was on ABC like at 8:00 prime time. Married with Children was on like at 9 or 10 on something like, yo, we're trying to hide it from the world.
Yeah,
You know, trying to hide it from the world. But I remember watching it. I was like, and then yo, for some reason, I hit up Krills and he goes, yo, bro. I was like, right?
Yeah.
Randomly, me and Quills was like, how the fuck did you get away with that? You know what I'm saying?
Man, the 90s was a wild time, bro.
Crazy.
Word.
Even
You
Ren
could
and
literally
Stimpy got away with some crazy shit. That's a cartoon.
Yo, you know, not for nothing, fucking Family Matters. Steve was on some wild shit.
Oh, yo, he was a stalker.
Yeah, he did not
That's-
take no
that's
for an
illegal.
answer. Yo,
That's
Cap
illegal.
got fucking triggered. Like, yo, this guy's he's like this close to being a rapist.
Yeah.
Like, what the
Yo,
fuck is wrong with this fucking guy?
I was
Just because
literally-
you put glasses on him, you know.
we were watching. I forgot what episode it was, but we were watching an episode. I'm like, yo, my man, relax, bro. She's not into you. Move the
I'm
fuck
wearing
on.
you down. I'm wearing you down. I like to do that
But
shit.
then,
That's my part.
then she's not hitting up with the restraining order or anything, and her
Yeah,
father's a
yeah.
cop.
Yeah.
It's like you have the right there.
Yo, if I had a sister and there was a little dude like that, I don't care what you call me. I'd beat his ass. I'm like, yo, if you don't fucking calm down, bro.
But
Word.
he beat her down into submission. Apparently, still.
It's funny too, because then when he stopped doing it, that's when she was like,
Yeah.
"All right, what's up?" When my man pulled up with
Stephon?
Myra,
Oh, Myra, yeah.
and let me tell you, Myra
Get
is
it.
like a million times better looking than Laura.
Yep.
Me personally, she was thick, she was pretty, liked her curly hair. I don't know if that was a set wig or whatever. Myra was a little geeky, whatever. She was down with all that nerdy shit. She liked to play the accordion. She was supportive. She liked the cheese. She was fine. Myra all day.
Hell yeah.
Word.
that was
Fuck
my-
Laura.
that was my
And
girl.
she
Fuck
wanted
Laura.
him. She wanted him on some.
Yeah.
You're the guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, that got weird.
I love Family Matters.
yeah,
And that's how you reboot the DCEU.
There you go.
That's
We
right,
bring
Steve
Steph-
Urkel.
we bring Stephon Urkel.
We get Urkel arrested.
We bring Carl Winslow, but we bring his character from Die Hard.
Yes.
Same thing. It's the same thing essentially.
Yes, it's a spin-off show.
Yeah. Put in Bruce Willis. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Get Hans
Yo.
Gruber in there.
How about we make it truly tragic? And that whole story about how we shot a kid. He shot
yeah,
Steve
yeah.
because he wouldn't leave his daughter alone.
Yeah. Yo, we just make it real dark. Damn.
Like Family Matters meets Lethal Weapon. Bruce Willis meets Riggs. Fuck it. There you go. That's it.
I
That's
forgot the grandma's name, but she was also a really cool
Oh
character.
shit. Yeah.
I feel like
Estelle.
it was Estelle.
Estelle. That's what we
Estelle.
literally just said that at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I liked her. She was cool.
Yeah.
Rachel was cool. Sorry, we're talking about fucking Family Matters. That's what we do here, baby.
Yeah. We go off on tangents. How you think we fit 3 hours into this shit?
Yo,
Word.
booster gold to Myra Boutros Monkhouse, I think.
Boutros Bunkhouse. They said it twice.
Boutros. Yes. Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Boutros.
It's like Webster, and Cohen.
Yes.
Cool running reference.
Shout out
He's
Carl,
Hero Week.
shout out Carl Winslow, man. Great
Word.
cop, great dad.
Word.
Second. The only reason he's second place because Uncle Phil was just top tier.
Yeah.
But you got
Hell
Uncle
yeah.
Phil, you got Carl Winslow, legit right under. And I'll never forget the episode where during the bloopers,
he showed up.
3J brings in 3J and Richie bring in Uncle Phil. He's like, "You're right. He does look like the father on Fresh Prince." And then he walks in and he's just like mad. Great. And they did a crossover with Full House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know who else was a good father? I don't know if you guys know, but the dude from Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Alan, I think his name was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Good dad. Good dad. Mom too. Mom, they were very chill parents.
Yeah.
Very chill parents.
I prefer Al Bundy, but that's just me. Al Bundy in red.
Al Bundy
red.
turned out to be the best of them.
I'm just saying.
A
yo,
lot of these TV dads are super nasty.
Yep.
And Al Bundy, the one that portrayed the nasty dude, he's just, and he ended up with Sofia Vergara. So
Yeah, that's
eat
true.
it.
That's true.
Ed O'Neill was
How
about
funny-
jujitsu and not getting in trouble.
How funny is it that us growing up, we had Uncle Phil, Carl Winslow,
Yeah.
Boy Meets World, all these, representations of good families. And now the generation under us has Teen Mom.
and
Yeah,
and
oh.
Kardashian. You ain't that some shit? When they made TV shows about good fathers,
Yeah.
we were the best generation. Now it's about the
Danny
women.
fucking Tanner, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Danny Tanner, rest in peace. Although he
even,
had a
even
real,
the father from Step by Step. Even that dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he got a bunch of kids that weren't his. Props to him.
That's true. Yeah.
They had a blended family. I don't know if that's the correct term. They was all white, but it's a that you could call that a blended family, right? It doesn't have to do with color. It's just two people getting together, right? And they're just not related.
Yeah.
Oh, you could put milk and vanilla ice cream in a blender.
I'm just saying. I didn't know the term. I didn't know the term. But that Step by Step was cool. Yo, even when they weren't fathers, hanging with Mr. Cooper. You know what I'm saying, like. Yeah. We had some good male figures around.
No, even the Full House when you had Uncle Jesse and
Uncle Jesse was there, Joey Gladstone. Yeah. Like we had good dads back in the day.
Yep.
Or like good father figures. You know, some of them turned out to be, maybe not whatever. You got the Seventh Heaven dude. That guy's a fucking weirdo. You got Bill Cosby, fucking gross. But yeah, we had some good dads around. We had good families. Yeah.
Now we got the Kardashians.
That's bugged the fuck out. Now everything is reality TV.
Yeah, everything is a Kardashian. Yo, and you notice all these shows are now getting married now. Yeah. 90 Day Fiance, Love is Blind, Married at First Sight, Married with Children.
Married Naked.
Yeah. All
married 2 days before you meet them.
Yeah, like divorce settlements to marry new bitches. Like, yo, like, what happened to a conversation? Yeah. I get the question like, do you want to get married? I don't know your name. I would like to know your name.
But fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
We need the views. we need the hits.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
Can you
bitch.
imagine Netflix comes up like, we have discovered a new method of dating. It's called the conversation.
Yeah.
We have
just a whole show about people who actually going on dates and like texting and talking.
It's revolutionary.
This fucking sucks. Get to the sex already. This is fucking trash.
Give me some drama, some fighting or something.
Yeah, let's kick somebody out of the house. They're in a restaurant.
That maitre d's a bitch. We gotta get rid of him.
You're telling me that this guy didn't dream about getting married his whole life? What kind of shit is this? He wanted to be an attorney?
Bringing 13 single women looking for a husband. This sucks.
Bringing 13 single women and one dude.
Yeah.
And let's perfectly demonstrate what's wrong with the dating cycle in America
if I can have a show like that, I put a little twist on it. Do you guys remember when Dark Knight, when the Joker, Heath Ledger, is looking for recruits?
Yeah.
That's how I let those chicks see who wins. Break a stick. Here you go. Who wants to get married?
Yo, I'm telling you, son. That's how we're in the debate. Who wants it? Throw hands. You want the position? Throw hands.
Even reality TV shows were better. Were you guys real world people, road rules, or
road
both?
Rules, man. More road rules, but it's MTV. You watch whatever the fuck was on.
I like real world because it started here in New York.
I like real world.
It's cool to be like, yo, I was there. I've been there. I was just literally there earlier today.
I like real world, but road rules has some cool shit. Like you see a lot of cool places internationally, right? And a lot of cool challenges. But real world was just hella drama and just a bunch of. I always thought it was cool. Like, yeah, let's see what happens when you put a bunch of people in a place to start acting real. Whatever the fuck the thing was.
Shit, for me, growing up with American Gladiators. Ooh. Anytime you put like an athletic competition thing, I'm like, yo, let's go.
Yeah.
Word.
Like American Ninja Masters, I think it was called.
American Ninja Warrior.
Ninja Warrior.
I remember when
wait. What was the ninja one? Ninja Surround.
WMAC
Masters. Yeah.
By the way, those guys were full of shit.
Yeah.
Because I would call every time to try to get a free martial arts class around me. None of the schools around me were about that.
Do you know how many hotlines? Bro, there was a hotline for everything back in the day, bro. And none of them shits worked. There was a Nintendo hotline that I would call a lot, though.
I didn't know there was one for Power Rangers right after the show. Like it'll give you the scoop for the next episode. I'm like, no, I can wait.
Man,
It's
Yeah.
tomorrow.
the 90s were awesome. The 90s were so awesome.
Yeah.
Everything had a phone number you can
Yo.
call.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
there was more time in the day. Like you went to school from 7 to 4.
We was
Came
kids.
Yeah, but you came home, you played. You know, like you played for like 4 or 5 hours. You did your homework, you ate, and then you watched TV. And now I'm like, yo, bro, I can't even like take a shit without having to worry about tomorrow.
I was telling him,
damn told that's such real.
I was telling my lady this, right? I remember specifically, right? And this specific afternoon, and it's crazy. It's June. I literally come home, it's 3 in the afternoon. I have some rice, some bite. That's pretty much like steak, folks. People are weird, like it's Spanish. Don't worry about it. It's some beans, some red beans, and DuckTales is on. And I can remember the theme song, me eating everything that was happening for that whole episode.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfection.
It was just like that moment. You're like, does it get better? And then you wake up on Saturday and realize way more cartoons on Saturday morning.
Gargoyles.
And in that moment, so yeah.
It also too, Toe, it's funny you mentioned that because it also depends on like when you come out. Like my last job, well, my second to last, my job before my previous job, I was a night dude. I was 3 to 12. Then my next job, I have some days that I only work 4 or 5 hours, and I'm getting out at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'm like, I remember the first time I stepped out, it was bright outside. I said, "Oh shit!" Like I'm about to just take a stroll. And then I remembered it's Miami. You can't really just do that anywhere. You feel me? But I was just like, man, you know what? I just want to walk. Man, it was beautiful. So it's like, yeah, you would go in hella early. Remember, school started at 7:30, 8 o'clock, depending on who you were.
Yeah.
For jobs, for the most part, start at 9. I don't know what time you go in. You're a doctor, so you know what I mean.
7.
You on call, you on call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like coming out early also helps. But you're right, man. By the time I get home, I got time to fart, eat, shower, and that's it. I'm laying down I don't even play video games that much on the weekdays because I know I only got like an hour or 2 to spare. Now, come Sunday, I play 10 hours the entire day. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I catch up. You feel me? But damn, son, the 90s were just great.
Yeah, man.
They were just great. Like, listen, I understand some of these shows were a little edgy, okay? But stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
They were funny. It's comedy.
Before we move on, the 90s had probably my spirit animal as a video game system. You guys remember the Virtual Boy?
I do remember the Virtual Boy.
That's my video game system. We had a party, we rented it,
Boy.
and as the party's going on, you just stick your face in the thing, and it's just you in the game.
Yep.
Fuck everybody else behind you.
Oh,
You know what's-
Because everything's red.
What sucked about the Virtual Boy is that it didn't stand. So you had to like prompt it down correctly. Otherwise, you push it forward with your face, bro. Don't get me wrong. Some of those games were weird, but Mario Tennis was actually revolutionary as fuck on that console.
Yes.
It was like, that was legit VR 3D. You were like, whoa, what's going on here? And now we actually got virtual reality. It's insane. Man, just take me back to the 90s where things were simple, where I'm telling you, I had that conversation with my son the other day about like school, and he goes, "Dad, what do you miss the most about being a kid?" I didn't think twice. A summer vacation.
Yeah.
I would kill to just have 2 months off. I know we spoke about it last time, but I would legit just kill to have 2 months off out of the year where I'm not doing anything or worried about bills and everything is paid and I'm still getting paid from work and they're just giving me money to relax and take some time. I would love summer vacation where you could just wake up, have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I remember the summer where I finally made it to the Armory PAL because these guys all were there before me. The summer that I got there, we'd show up at 7:15 in the morning, leave at 6, and I felt like I would go home and still have 10 hours before it was like 12. Time moves faster when you're an adult, so you're right. That's a sad realization, but it does. We used to be on that Men in Black day.
Yep.
37 hours.
Yeah, man.
You know, you get used to it. You have a psychotic episode.
Yeah.
I like the way he said it, man, casually. He was like, okay. Is that a good thing? I don't know what just happened.
Would you be down? Would you be down for a 37-hour day?
Not if it meant a longer work day.
Yeah, keep work the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get to sleep and do all this shit, yeah, I'll be down for that.
If I could keep the same work day and come back home and still have 20 hours, that sounds incredible. That sounds great.
Word. Yo, you know what the problem is? This is why the kids that are listening, this is why adults told us, and we tell you, don't grow up too fast.
Don't.
Because as an adult, you have to make the week go so fucking fast to get to the weekend to have freedom. As a kid, you're free 20 hours out of the 24 hours of the day. Like in all honesty, like even in school, you're not doing work. You know, like at work, you got to deal with stupid fucking people, all this other bullshit. You got responsibilities. In school, you just sit there and some assholes talking, and you just got to remember certain things they say for the test. You know, it's like
at least you're in a building with all your friends.
That's true.
At least, you know,
and you all take lunch at the same time.
And maybe you dislike somebody, but trust me, you're gonna dislike more coworkers than you dislike the kids at school. 100%.
And you can fight the kid you don't like.
Yeah,
you can't fight the coworker.
And you might just get suspended for a day or two. If I fight my coworker, I'm getting fired.
Yeah.
Enjoy school, kids.
That's right.
School is fucking fun, and the byproduct is you fucking learn something.
Yeah, and there's bitches there. Word.
Like
when you're an adult, no ticky, no laundry means a lot more.
Do you remember back in the day where you could just walk out of your school with your chick, go around the corner somewhere, make out with her a little bit, and then peace, I'll see you tomorrow. You didn't even have to take her home because y'all both lived through different train stops. She had to go to Brooklyn. You have to go to the Bronx. Bye. I can't take your train. I have to see you again. I didn't have a cell phone. Maybe I didn't have internet to talk to you. So I could literally just go home and see you tomorrow. And I might not even see you in the same periods. And you know what? I'm going to meet you outside at 3 o'clock. We're going to go around the corner. We're going to make out. I might get a little OTPF going over the pen's finger. And then I'm headed home. Guys, enjoy school, bro. Because shit gets really real really fast. God damn. I'm about to fucking cry.
Oh, anyway. And another tip for anybody, this is what I did. For anybody who hates reading or hates for the teacher to call on them, here's how you get around that. Sit in the first fucking row right in front of her. And when she has questions, raise your hand and answer them. Because if you do it enough, they go, well, let's get other people to fucking do shit.
Yeah.
And then you don't got to worry about it.
Because we were worried about being too cool, sitting in the back. Meanwhile, that's where all the attention is.
Yep. Because the teacher's been doing this for like 20 years. They know where you're gonna sit. They know where you're gonna sit.
That's the first thing they peep the back. Like,
Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker.
You kids,
this fucking idiot.
There is a type. There's always a type in every school. That teacher knows you're that guy, you're that girl, you're that dude, you're the prick. You're the one that won't shut the fuck up. Yeah. You're gonna answer every question, so I gotta ignore you. There's always a type.
Yep.
You're the one that I'm just gonna have your mom's number on speed dial.
Absolutely correct.
Just by the way you walked in and looked at me.
Yep.
You're the one your mom's just gonna be standing right outside that door in case.
What? You're the one that I'm not gonna see till the end of the year again. You came in the first day, vanished.
You were that guy.
Oh no. Yeah. The moment I figured out the way to cut, it was so easy.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
When I figured out how to cut, oh my god.
But the funny thing is I would cut
181.
I would cut out of the building. I don't know how people cut and stay in school. I would leave.
No, yeah.
I'm like, yo, people like, yo, where'd you go? I left the building because I'm able to. Why the fuck would I stay here and possibly get caught?
If I'm going to stay in the building, I might as well go to fucking class.
Yeah, you would think, right? Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, fuck.
I'm going to stay in here. Class it is, otherwise than that.
Yeah, I'm the fuck out. Yeah. I don't want to be here, so I'm going home.
So we had a door that led to the outside on the side, right? And for some reason, they couldn't lock this door. It just, I guess they didn't want to shell out the money to put a lock on it, maybe the way that it was built in the past. So what they started doing was putting a chair on the other side so that when you open, they just boom, 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 and the guard can hear it, and then he'll come outside, meet you in the side, and then boom, you're done. Yo, it got to the point that we got cool with the lunch teacher, and he'll just let us out. I cut so much fucking class, man. What an idiot. What an idiot. Cutting class isn't cool.
Was I the only one who actually went to school?
Especially when you got to make it up.
That's why you're so smart. We're over here speaking like idiots and you're saying big words.
Word.
Yeah, man. We should have paid attention.
You know, son, that's got to be it. Because there are some times where I say things even amongst my other friends, and they look at me and I'm like, how the fuck do you not notice? We all went to school, bro. Like, what the fuck you think? I just independently look up shit? Like,
yeah, yeah, learn. Like my son, my son is Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, but he's a yo no sabo, Spanish kid. He spoke Spanish before, just kind of forgot it, and that's on me. I'll take responsibility for that. And like he doesn't struggle with Spanish class because he just kind of, my son has, like, the way he works, he does work based on previous work. He just sees it, he knows exactly what to do and does it. It doesn't always work though, because some things you need to read and see it. So Spanish class, he got it down to a science. You would think this guy was born in these countries, but no, he's just doing it from what he remembers. So I'm like, yo, here's something crazy. Why don't you try to read the fucking sentence and learn what it means in Spanish instead of you just adding the word that you need to add because you see the pretense to it and you see the verb before it and you know when to use a masculine and a feminine. Why don't you really try to understand it? He was like, can I just do my homework? I'm like, just do the homework, bro. Like, yeah, just like.
Do you know how weird that you just described somebody who learned a language for the sake of just passing the language class and not actually using it?
Yeah, like use it, like learn it, learn Spanish. I remember one time I told him, yo, you should really learn Spanish so you could talk to grandma. He goes, I'm like, bad example. Sorry. He was like, yeah, man, like, then you'd have to pass the phone to her. I'm like, yo, my God. I remember that, like getting phone calls from like DR and shit. Like, your grandma wants to talk to you. I'm like, I don't want to talk to her. That's mean though. That's fucked up. You shouldn't be like that. Speak to your people, speak to your family, because they ain't gonna be around forever. And if they go on bad terms, there's a lot of people, some people here included, wish they could just get, 5 minutes with someone that's not around anymore, So appreciate your peoples, man. Love your peoples. Don't be idiots like we were. Not talk to you, the people from the mother country, man. They got good stories. They got good shit, and they're just trying to send some love, man,
Here's a funny grandparent story. I remember helping my grandfather clean out his basement, and he spoke nothing but Spanish to me. And I did everything he asked because I was able to just piece together what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, he went, oh, my bad. I should have been speaking English. I know you don't speak Spanish. And I was like, I might not speak Spanish, but I did everything you asked me to.
I understood. Yeah. We passed, brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I had one conversation. The guy was speaking Spanish to me and I was speaking English to him. And the only reason why I understood him because he was speaking Psy Spanish, like sign language, but in Spanish. So he would say the words in Spanish, but do like a little motion. He was talking about the dog and his dog, and I understood everything he said. I said, beautiful. Now I'm deaf because I understand sign language. I understand sign language better than I know Spanish. It's like, ain't that some shit? I picked up sign language in this fucking bilingual fucking.
To be fair, Spanish is tough to pick up like later on. I mean, I guess all languages are, but fuck, Spanish is, it's a lot of accent stuff going on,
Yeah, and some words vary depending on which type of Spanish you're speaking to.
100%, bro.
Man, we went to go visit our great grandmother when she was in a home. We were young, and my mom stepped out of the room, And I don't know if you remember this, Toe, but she started speaking to you, and I'm literally sitting there like, she wants to know how school's going. What grade are you in? Yeah, I'm just like translating, and in my head, I'm like, how do I know what the fuck she said? I don't.
Yo, meanwhile, this lady knew 7 fucking languages, and English was one of them.
No, but by this time in her life,
Yeah, she was like
what
90 something, but still, it's like, you know, 7 languages. English is one of them, and I don't know shit.
Just trying to. It's funny. My son. So you know, my son plays baseball, and you know he has his team practices that he does, but that's not enough. You need private practices, privates like they call it. So get your privates, and that sounds weird.
That's what she said.
He has his batting coach. Which is a Dominican guy, and he speaks English to him. But then his defensive coach has like a whole academy. This guy's Cuban as fuck. Doesn't speak a lick of English. So my son pulls up to, you know, defense practice, and like there's salsa playing and shit, and like that's how my son does what he says with motion. He doesn't understand, but he looks at us like, this guy's saying, but with the motion, he gets it. And this guy has a lot of kids like that don't really understand Spanish that well or at all, and it happens. But you see, DC, this is why you really need to do something crazy, because we started talking about you and we veered off for an hour about Family Matters, the 90s. That's how much you don't have our attention right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let us talk Marvel, and we're spending like 3 hours.
Yep. That's how much you don't have our attention. And it starts with Booster Gold. We gave it to you, bro.
Yeah, that's it, motherfuckers.
Hold on. Let's see if Lay or Toe has the definitive before we.
Sorry for cutting the conversation, but we literally been going for 40 minutes of it.
We all enjoyed all of that conversation. Good time reminiscing a little bit. That was fun. I like that.
Hell yeah.
No, mine's would I would have to definitely start with Deathstroke.
Oh,
okay.
And he gets hired by somebody. Now, what Deathstroke is going to do, he's going to systematically cripple the Justice League, but not by destroying key members. It's the key members, the people that they care about.
Yeah.
Kills Alfred, Lois. He works his way down, Diana's mother. You know, everybody that they care about, he just works his way down, right? And then they're going to be emotionally distraught. So now
you want the Dark Justice League.
No, what I'm trying to say is they're mostly distraught, right? So right now they're not functioning well, and it's not going to take much for them to be taken over. You find out who hired them, and it's Vandal Savage. Vandal Savage is working with Luther. Luther is working with the Legion of Doom.
Oh my!
And then they tell Deathstroke, listen, there's a place for you here. You started the ball. You did it all. He goes, you don't understand. Pay me. I'm not here for your clubhouse.
Yeah.
Right? You hired me to do a job. I did it. Give me my money. I'll go away. The thing is, nobody knows. The only people that know that he did it is the Legion of Doom. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, Sportsmaster is part of them. And he doesn't like Deathstroke. So he leaks it out to Batman. And now it's a manhunt for Deathstroke. Meanwhile, at the same time they're trying to hunt down Deathstroke, the Legion of Doom is trying to take over the Justice League simultaneously. So you have both. It was essentially a fugitive story because he's on the run. And then you have a pretty much turning a plot, a taking over plot story. You know what I mean?
You know what would be crazy, Len?
Yeah.
You would have to because this is Batman, we're talking about Superman. Mm-hmm. These are, you would have to, I think it would be cool if you take out these loved ones all at once. There's no time for reaction. Yeah. No time. They're just all gone. And then, these guys are like in meetings. Like, hey, what's wrong with you? Hey, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, this, that. Oh, this, that. Oh, shit. This is a hit. Because if you kill one, everyone else is safe right after that because there's a plan already in place. So you take out all of them, Le. You know what, Le? This story, like James Gunn or Matt Reeves, one of these guys, Zack Snyder has it locked away. somewhere very safe, and they don't even want to touch this shit because it's so raw. But I would love some shit like that. That's really sparked some real deadly Avenger, deadly Justice League shit.
If it makes you feel comfortable, you can make it an Elseworld story because there's nothing. Look, there's the new Batman apparently is Elseworld, right?
Yeah.
That whole. But the thing is, you can make it that, and then you can have it almost, as it says, bleed over on some. Listen, this is how our Justice League fell apart and became the crime syndicate. You know what I'm saying? You got Ultraman on. This is what happened to us. We don't want this to happen to you, so you have to be proactive in certain things. So you can go from the crime syndicate to the Justice Lords real fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, so now we have to stop crime before it starts. Or like say enforce the little laws so that way the big ones don't happen. So you can do a number of things with it. But to me you don't kill Superman, you kill Lois. Don't kill Batman, you kill Alfred or Nightwing. You know what I mean? Don't kill Aquaman, you kill his wife. You know what I'm saying?
The chick doing that herself.
The girl that's with the Johnny Depp trial, she's not gonna last long, so you can do it easily now.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? And you don't kill the Flash, you kill
Iris.
There you go. I always forget her name.
Until always reminds you.
Iris's name.
Well, you know that's my best friend's mom's name. So
that's that makes sense. There you go.
Yeah.
So there's a key to it. So you know it's not only just the top three, the most powerful. You know what I mean? And you cripple them mentally, you just go from there. You know what I'm saying?
Dark. That's dark, but I love it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, how is a great way to fit the best assassin in the DC into a major storyline. And like I said, it goes from him running to they also have to battle the Legion of Doom as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's two stories in one, but I think it'd be really entertaining.
So at what point does he show up on the back of Luthor's yacht?
And you could do some murder mystery shit like that. Could
Absolutely,
be like the side, like who, like they're chasing who did it, who done it, but
they don't know who hired
exactly,
them.
and they don't know who's behind it, and then they're dealing with all this shit and all this fallout.
And
man,
you could get
Batman
Detective.
You first get Vandal Savage, right? So you're like, oh, that makes sense. And then Vandal Savage is done, and he goes, what the fuck is he talking to? And cut to a scene where Deathstroke is pretty much telling them, yo, I just want my money. And then Luthor comes out, he goes, well, you can join us. And he goes, there's the grander scheme. When you got Luthor and Vandal Savage working together, you have a problem. You have a serious problem.
Yeah.
We can also have a heartbreaking scene where one of the heroes, you can pick anyone you want, is sitting there hearing everybody is losing people. And he's like selfishly like, well, thank God all my people are insulated. And then he gets the news. Nope, you're not immune to this either.
Yep, absolutely.
Got you. Bam. They could be like, hey, why nobody from your side is missing? Huh? What's going on here? And they're like, no. Then boom,
like a Green Lantern.
If you really want to make it messed up, it'd be Green Arrow.
Yeah.
And you actually have Speedy overdose.
Yep.
But it's not. He didn't do it intentionally.
Yeah.
Hot shotted. He got hot shot. Okay.
Well, you gotta fix those. Yeah. But I'm saying is, I was thinking Elseworld, it could lead to many things if you want to spawn it off. You could do the crime syndicate. You could do the Justice Lords. It depends on the way you want to do it. Like, which way do they break mentally? Do they become overlords or do they just become straight evil? You know what I mean? How does it go? Like it could be the origin of something, but not the origin that we all know from the Justice League. Something completely different.
Sure.
Shit. Okay.
Damn.
Who would you have played Deathstroke?
I like the guy that they picked at first.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. But
Manganiello?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I would honestly pick Scott Adkins because he can actually fight.
Yeah, I can see that. He doesn't need to act.
I would pick Boyka because, first of all, he can grow the hell of a beard, and it would fit. You know what I'm saying? The eye patch. He's pretty big.
Ryan Gosling.
He's an actual martial artist, and he can.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah. Oh, not Glenn Powell. No.
My answer to everything is Tom Hardy and Ryan Gosling. Like, yo, for everything.
Yo, if Tom Hardy wasn't fucking Bane, I could see him as Deathstroke. Especially if they make him like the Warrior. The way he looked in Warrior, shit.
I'm telling you, I'm Tom Hardy for everything for me, bro.
Yo,
Tom Hardy was supposed to be Wolverine at different times, so yeah, I'm with it.
Huh?
Hold on, let me check something.
What you say, Cap?
Said all you gotta do is give Tom Hardy a mask and let him mumble.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Can you imagine? He's just like, Bruce, I did this for you. Wait, what?
Would you have this? Well, you said that elsewhere. Would you have this where it's like it would go from one universe to another to warn them? Or
Well, yeah, you could. That's what I'm saying is there's a member, probably most likely the Flash, because you know the Flash is, you know what I mean. The reason I would stick to the Flash being who he is to honor the Justice Unlimited. Like,
correct.
The same people who are gonna watch this movie are gonna know about that.
For real.
Yeah.
Before we've already gone down this road. Before you guys go down this road, I want you to understand this is what happens. You have to be proactive. You know what I mean? But you got to remember, this is already a distorted Flash. This is not Barry Allen. This is a guy that's already hurt. He's lost Iris. It's over. You know what I'm saying? He's done. But he's trying to tell him, listen, if the little bit of what's left in me that's good, you got to try to be proactive. And then these people following Batman, that shit goes way left, and he makes them the Justice Lords. Because Batman never does everything subtle. Everything has to be to the extreme.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And for somehow you can convince Superman and Wonder Woman, two gods, to listen to him.
Well, you don't need to convince Superman once you kill Lois.
Once you kill Lois, that's it.
No, but I'm talking about in the other world, they're not dead yet.
Oh, okay.
He's telling them, yo, listen, this is what happened to us. You don't want to lose your loved ones? You have to step it up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just thought of something really fucked up. Because anybody who knows the Flash just knows he's probably going to try to run back in time and fix it.
Absolutely.
What if?
Break his legs.
What if? the one who I said, oh, he's insulated and he thinks he's untouchable?
Yeah.
Is the Flash. Because Deathstroke went back in time and murked Iris before they even met. But Vandal has proof that they had met. And he shows up, it just shows up to Barry as we wiped out something you'll never even fucking remember. And he can't go back in time because he doesn't know when
it happened,
where, or who.
That'd be crazy.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at this fucking guy just pops up in here.
Whoa.
Last week we talked about the Marvel and he comes with
My bad.
last week he comes with Batman.
I love it, show. I love it, show. I love it. I'm not mad at it. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
What's going on, bro?
Everything's good, man. How y'all doing, fellas?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Sorry to interrupt, man.
We just had 3 banger ass fucking reboot movies from Cap, and Lay. And I'm about to fuck it up for everybody.
You want me to fuck it up first, or you want me to surprise somebody?
You know what? Let me fuck it up first. All right.
I love it.
Now, all right. So Cab said, "Let's do Superman again." Lay, Deathstroke. Cap, Booster Gold. Me, I kind of want a subtle reboot. I want a reboot that makes it feel like we've been watching this movie, this universe for years. I'm talking about Mr. Terrific.
Ooh. Oh shit!
Because Mr. Terrific is supposed to be apparently the 3rd smartest man in the DC universe. I heard he was the smartest man, but he's supposed to be the 3rd smartest man. So my man is doing technology. He's like from what I heard, he's like damn, what the fuck is this nigga's name? Blake's favorite character in Black Widow.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster, there you go.
Photographic memory.
He's like the Taskmaster, but with everything. He can read a book and commit surgery, like do surgery. better than any other surgeon that's ever did it like thousands of times.
No,
Like
so
he has
Meteor Man.
no, like he has he can learn things like the exact way. You know how like they say that he's a jack of all trades but master of none. This guy is a jack of every trade he tries and a master at it. Like that's how smart he is. Like he can learn how to do things. He has he has mad shit. So let's just like I want him to be the scientist. The guy that's the multimillionaire already. Fun fact: his company's owned by Bruce Wayne. So Bruce Wayne can always come in from time to time to check his shit just to save face.
I'm going spelunking.
Yeah, he's the guy that's in the background. Like you don't know that in that board meeting, that's Bruce Wayne. The guy just sitting there, that's Bruce Wayne. You don't know that. He's making up his the balls. I forgot what the fuck the T-spheres. He's making those shits up, but in the background he got schematics for fucking Cyborg because they're working on the mother box. People don't realize that he made the suit for the Flash because he detected speed waves and speed force energy going up and down the city, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" And he was smart enough to detect that this guy Barry Allen is a speedster, and he knows about the speed force because he's fucking super smart. So he developed a suit for Flash so he doesn't burn his own.
So he's the old lady from The Incredibles.
Yes, but he's
I'm
the one
with that. That's fun.
Yeah, he's the one that's bringing everything together, and one of his partners is Adam. Because you got to keep all these things together. Another character we have not seen in the movies because they need a Superman deterrent because they don't show Superman in this movie, but we all know about Superman in this movie, Captain Atom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's working with the government to make a Superman deterrent because even though he's smart enough to know that Superman's on our side, he's also smart enough to know we need something to stop him because he's not always going to be on our side, statistically showing. So this is the guy that's coming, in and out of this shit, and he's just the guy that's doing all this shit, but he's doing low level crimes. Like he's working on his T-spheres. He's getting them going, and he's throughout the whole movie you basically see him practicing to being a superhero. But the main bad guy in this is Lex Luthor. You don't find out until the end, and that's where he meets Superman.
Boom. Damn. Okay.
That's how it would be a reintroduction of all the superheroes to a new superhero that we never seen, but you don't really see all the other superheroes.
Deep cut. Trust me, that's very creative.
Nice.
It's extremely creative, and I like it.
Yeah.
The only fucked up thing about that was you trying to explain how intelligent he is.
Listen, no, this is the reason,
things, man.
Well, this is the thing, though. I wanted to not explain everything because of that question I have for Batman after this. You know what I'm saying? So that's my original person was gonna be Hawk Girl.
Okay.
And it was gonna take place in the Egyptian time, and she was fighting Randall Savage, and her and Hawk Guy were like Hawkman was with Hawk Guy. Well, remember this is DC, so they don't know shit.
I love it.
They're
fighting. They have the balls to call him Hawkeye.
Yeah.
They'll do it.
Yeah. So
I
they're
thought
fighting.
I thought you said Hawk Guy.
I did say Guy. Yeah. Copyright infringement.
Mhm.
But they're fighting Randall Savage, and they think they killed him, but she doesn't survive that last battle. But because they reincarnate, she wakes up in this time, and Superman saves her from like a fucking like a blowing up. Like she wakes up in a dangerous shit, and Superman saves her, and she's like, "Where the fuck am I?" And she knows if she's alive, Randall Savage still alive, because they're destined to fight each other all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it ends with like Hawk Guy, because Hawk.
Jeremy Renner coming.
Yeah. Like smacking Superman in the face with his fucking what is this? I know it's not a hammer. What is it?
Nth metal.
It's a mace.
The mace. There you go. Smacking
mace.
Superman with the mace, like get your hands off my woman type shit. And Superman is on some what the fuck is going on?
Well, it's the Shaira carries the mace. He always has an axe. Some shit
Oh,
like
okay. Okay, so you know he
I mean, he
smacks
could
him
be
in-
holding it for her,
Yeah,
and it's magic, so it does hurt him.
yeah, you know. So like, and then for some reason, Captain Marvel just pops up. Is like, yo, wait a minute. Like he gets in the middle of Superman and Hawkman, and he's like, what the fuck is going on here? We're on the same side. He's
Wait,
like, no,
are
my
you
woman
talking
just
about-
came back.
Are you talking about Shazam or Brie Larson?
Shazam.
What?
So
Come
those
on,
are
he-
my
He said
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. Gotta
yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, but you know, those are my two. Those are my. But when you said Vandal Savage, I was like, let's go with Mr. Terrific. I figure, you know, it's always good to have a smart guy in there because when you have
Absolutely.
someone with the unmeasurable intelligence, you can make him do anything.
And it helps that he's a triathlon.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Show, how are you rebooting the DCEU? This is the one everybody's been waiting for.
Yep, this is true. And we're
You know
not gonna make a
what's-
big deal out
This
of
is
it,
why
but
I'm here. This is why I'm
You know
here.
what's crazy? I, as usual, misunderstood the assignment.
I fucking told you it yesterday.
I
Come
kind of misunderstood it too. Show it's
Yeah.
not just you.
Yo,
Oh,
I
thought I
thought
was
we
You
was
clear.
taking-
misunderstand words strung
Wait, wait,
together
wait.
in a coherent sentence.
Maybe I can explain. I thought we were taking somebody from the MCU that hasn't gotten a movie and like making a movie for them.
I said DC, the
Exactly. So I picked. I don't even know who the hell the DC is. So we already starting off wrong.
Bruh.
Listen, I got a movie for the MCU. That's
I
it.
kind of want to hear the movie now.
No, I really do.
I want to hear it.
I got a lot of
before
honorable
you
mentions.
before
Go
you
ahead.
say something, Show, I just want to clarify. I did say DC, right?
Yes.
All right,
All right. So we got to
Alright,
come
just-
unconventional here.
all
Listen.
right.
Couple of honorable mentions. Since we getting She-Hulk, I thought we could get Spider-Woman.
I thought you was gonna say Spider Cuz.
Yeah. Just to feed off of that. So, you know, since they start doing all the women stuff, boom, bring that. But anyway, that's the honorable mention. Honorable mention, I want to see Blade in the Avengers. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
He's coming. He's
Yes.
coming.
But all right, here's my movie. And I'm sorry that I messed up the assignment, but at least I tried. My movie would be
I'm so excited about that.
the Nova Prime.
Okay.
I would have made a movie where maybe Thanos destroys Xander, right?
Yeah,
And as he's doing that, somebody escapes to Earth and gives Richard Rider the power. And he's like, yo, you're now the Nova. And that's how the movie starts. That's how he survived when they destroyed Xander. And I was gonna need help with the movie after that, but that would be my start, my beginning scene, you know.
That's
and then
yo,
he dusts, and then he dusts into the universe, and then undusts, and now he got to figure out how to be Nova with no records of it.
Perfect.
Because
And
that's
I
how you
actually-
could get it past the end game.
Crazy thing is, I actually had 2 movies with that. I actually had I wanted to see a teenage version with Sam Alexander,
Okay.
and it would start just like in the comics where Gamora and Rocket, I think his name is, they're in the hospital because he fell off his bike, and then he has the quest to figure out where his father is in the universe.
I like it, Show.
Like I would have kept it exactly
Next,
like
okay, so I have a request, Show. So the next time we do this for the MCU, you bring a DC character, okay?
All right, I got you.
Yeah,
Perfect.
How is it that your most detailed shit ever
it's wrong.
is on the most wrong side?
It's wrong. You know what though?
I am a god, you dull creature.
That's
Yo,
it.
Show, not for nothing.
It's good though, Show. It's good
You-
though.
Right.
You sat there and shown the work for a math problem on a science fucking test.
Word. Like, yo, he sounds.
Task failed successfely.
Yeah,
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, he
homework,
shown
at
the
least.
math work at a science class, but that math work was correct though.
no,
Yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah.
answered the
Yeah.
math correct.
It's
Okay,
like,
if he would have
is
done
a,
it right way,
is a tree a living thing?
So
Where would it
successfully failed task because it was great. But
Yeah.
no. Next time we do this for Marvel, you need to bring a DC character.
do the opposite.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yo,
I'll have time to study.
Good shit show. That was fun.
that was yeah.
That was very
But
good.
you know something though? You never see Sue fucking maze me, man. You hurt my fucking brain every time we speak. It's not like once in a blue moon. Every time we speak, I'm like, yo, my head is hurting. I'm
snorting.
scanning.
I don't snort.
Yo, I am scanning my brain on a like molecular level to find out if I ever said the word Marvel in the description.
So you said,
I
messed up.
gave
Is that
y'all
No.
So
I
to be fair, you literally said at the beginning of this podcast, like the last 15 episodes been all Marvel. We did have a Flash one not too long ago.
No,
though.
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I gave y'all 2 weeks for this, and show said beautiful. I'm gonna do what I want.
Bro, the essay.
My favorite
Something
thing is
totally different.
on Instagram, he put up whatever I put up to promote the show, and then he put up the original. It said DC Universe.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I remember it specifically says that.
Yeah,
and
with
then
the
you sent it
big
to
ass.
him before in the group. Be like, yo, look, this is
So
This is
show pulled up with a vinegar and salt volcano to global studies.
It works though.
Oh
Yo.
man,
That was
I mean-
great. It was still good though. Show
No, it
still
was.
dope.
It was.
I like it. Great idea.
I do have a DC honorable mention, which is Fantastic Four, but that's easy.
that's
Everybody
not
wants a
DC,
new-
bro. This is the fucking thumbnail of today's show.
By the way,
DC.
yo, do yourself a favor. Go to the show's
Clip
Instagram.
that! Clip it! Clip it!
No, he put what he reposted what I posted in the story, and then he posted the original one. Follow it up.
And in the description, I said, we're going to reboot the DC universe.
Oh my
and
God.
every hashtag was DC this, DC that, DC.
And I reposted everything too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But then the thing is, not only we're posting is we got it in the comic chat group beforehand. You're like, yo, listen, I changed it a little bit. I'm like, still says DC, like, it's like
Yeah.
You motherfucker, you switched the fucking picture on me.
perfect.
I
I love it.
This is a setup.
But
I'm
I
gonna
still
love
like
all
it.
of
I still like
So
it.
that's why we need you here, man.
I'm here.
That
My
is
apologies.
great stuff. We need you here for that, bro.
I'm gonna change my answer. Instead of Booster Gold rebooting the DCU, Moon Knight is not gonna reboot the MCU.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
say
I'm gonna
Moon
go ahead
Knight.
and
I'm
do that.
having Moon Knight withdrawals, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like out of all of the shows, that's the one that hurt the most. That's gone. I'll be honest.
Yo,
You guys see
next week-
Obi-Wan?
I've seen it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Next week?
I like the fact that it didn't go where you thought it was gonna go. I was a
Yeah,
fan.
yeah.
Although
You know what it didn't
Actually-
do? It didn't Boba Fett me.
Ha!
actually, Toad's got to look it up. But I'm pretty sure one of our predictions was he was gonna go save Leia and not Luke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's funny.
Is anybody surprised that the geniuses on this show got a prediction right? I swear to God, we be nailing them shits on the low, bro. We do, bro.
I
Okay
said
now.
that.
Okay
that.
now. We be all right now.
It's funny. We called that Jake thing a long time ago.
Way
Oh,
before
yeah.
I think before Moon Knight episode 1 aired.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess not to take away from anybody, but obviously you kind of gotta show Jake, I guess. But we be calling shit here, bro, a lot of the
Yeah.
times, and a lot of the shit that we create. Obviously, we were writers and had some money to back it up. We could make this shit happen. They completely like the idea that we had for the Waynes show, Meet the Waynes.
Yep.
They have a version of it somewhere, and they had it for a while, but we had no idea.
Yeah,
Clearly,
but that shit sucked.
I haven't read it, so I'm not
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
that.
I haven't either, but I know that shit sucked because
Like,
it wasn't
son,
us. Fuck you. You don't have the Joker texting,
Fuck
Bruce.
you.
Fuck you.
The Joker texting is what makes it good.
Yes.
The fact that Theo Joker is just laying around.
Yep.
Like they like each other here. That's our twist. I don't think DC fans are ready for something like that, which is exactly why they need it. It's not the show they deserve, the show they need.
That's right. Motherfuckers stealing our shit, doing it before us.
If this new face look for DC pops off and they do something like that, I'm writing a letter.
Yeah. Yeah.
He sound like Karen. I'm writing the letter.
I'm writing a letter.
Word.
I'm getting lawyers involved.
Yep.
And it's on the record.
Yeah, this is true.
You can look it up. You can look it up.
This is true.
Those months ago.
Yeah.
You're on the list.
That's it.
Joe, Show, do you have any more DC honorable mentions like the X-Men or X-Force?
I was gonna ask
Captain
you guys,
America.
who's Namor? By any chance?
He's
I didn't get
another-
to do
America.
research.
He's Marvel.
He's the
He's
Marvel
Marvel.
version of Aquaman.
I didn't get to do research on him.
And I would say one of Black Panther's biggest arch nemesis.
Yeah.
Like they hate each other. One of the main.
Yo,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the only bigger threat to Aquaman. You got me doing it, show. The only fucking bigger threat to Namor than Black Panther is the Me Too movement and his treatment of Sue Storm.
Yeah, it's rough.
No, this is true.
But like that's why Black Panther didn't want to join the Illuminati simply because of Namor.
Mhm.
And
He just doesn't like white dudes from the ocean.
Yeah, fuck that.
yeah, he was
I
like,
can-
nah,
I can
and
see-
then
I
he
can see
had
this
to
drive.
join. Then he had to join
Yeah.
because incursions were happening. And then he was like, yo, my contract is up with this team as soon as we're finished here. Fuck this Namor guy. Which would be cool to see. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll see Namor sooner or later, but
Word.
He's rumored to be in Wakanda forever.
yeah, I mean, he kind of has to be, I guess. Now we missed him in Illuminati, you know. And I mean, you know, they had their own version of the team, sure, but I think
So
I
that was
think that's
still
the
a
way to
really-
go.
Still a really strange version of them. Like I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, you have some of the key players, but some of them I was like, no. Yeah, with all due respect, Carter, the other Captain Marvel, and especially Mort, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you guys could be
I can't do
so
this, bro.
you guys could be soldiers ready to go for the Illuminati. That'd
Yeah.
been cool. You guys are just ready to go. But
But you don't belong in one of those chairs. You're not
then,
Stark. You're not anybody like that. You don't rule anything.
and then the point was further driven home
Mhm.
when they got handled in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then
By,
that
by,
got
by,
popped.
by the lady
by
that
a
just left
housewife.
Target.
Yeah, by
the lady that
Target
just left Target.
by Target shopper Wanda. She was
By-
jaywalking. She was
They got
dreamwalking.
handled by Karen.
For real,
Yeah.
they legit got handled by Karen.
You don't barbecue here.
This is what happens when Karen writes 10 letters and no one responds.
You know, no one mentions this, but the one time you swap races on a character, Karen fucking kills him.
Right?
Captain Marvel's black now. Karen comes in, just murks everybody. Fuck is going on here, Marvel? You giving us subliminals? What's going on?
Marvel.
We got our eyes on you, motherfucker.
DC's on your ass right now.
Yeah,
They're ready to reboot all
Yeah.
kinds of shit.
that's right. It
Yeah.
shows giving us the
I'm giving
fucking-
them ideas how to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yo, DC, whoever's running DC right now, the minute you can figure out how the Fantastic Four fits in your universe,
I got it. You just turn them all Hispanic and black and just name them the Fantastic Foe. That's it.
Fantastic quadro.
Yeah, we got it. And show is lead
Cuatro
runner,
El
bro.
Fantastico.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Bunch of Spanish dudes, bunch of black dudes, you name it Fantastic Foe. Yo, there's this there's
Instead of flame on, he's just like, Orale.
yeah.
Un fuego.
There's this
Yo.
by the neighborhood that I used to live in before down here in Miami. There's a store, like a convenience, like a little bodega, and it's literally called the Stowe. STO. And you know what it means, of course. I love it.
Yo,
It's-
don't we
it's
have one
complex.
the spot, but it's DA spot?
Some probably.
That shit right by McDonald's that you keep
Oh,
saying
man,
you're gonna
dumb-
see if they got PlayStation
Nope.
5s.
Oh
No,
yeah,
Dumb
yeah,
Marks is-
yeah.
Dumb Marks
That
is-
was for the
Domar's got a
hot place.
question. Domar's got a question,
Oh,
and he always got great questions.
I was gonna say something before.
My bad. Talking about some hot spots, dust spot.
Oh no, the Fantastic Four.
Folk.
The subtitle will be "You is what you is."
Folk.
You gotta be here for last episode. to see
Word.
that.
Watch last episode for that.
But Dumb Marks always with great questions. What if you reboot the DCU by telling the story from the villains instead of the heroes? Different than Marvel, which said, yeah,
I was thinking of having Darkseid
yeah.
or Darkseid, whichever way you want to pronounce it, as my
That was
guy.
me.
As my guy. But here's the thing though, I had multiple people and I picked Mr. Terrific, but Darkseid for me was you was gonna watch him go to different planets and take over them, but you would see someone as strong as Superman be folded by Darkseid. And like similar superheroes to the ones we have on Earth, but just be like demolished by them. And then it's almost like, yo, there's no fucking way that these people could fucking beat him because he's so strong. And then you have the epic battle, like maybe in part 2 or some shit.
I would do something like you start off with the Justice League or whoever takes them out. You start off with that scene of them about to do it, and then it goes back, and then he's just Thanos style on some planet, like saying the events that led up to that one moment that we start with, and it's just him. It's literally Darkseid narrating the entire DCEU, movie after movie after movie. Obviously, you'd have to do some stuff, but like from his point of view and him just telling it, leading up to that final showdown, and he's just like Thanos in the back, because there was a lot of Thanos stuff early in the Avengers. We just didn't get to see him for a little bit. But he was always lurking. He was always doing some stuff. He sent Loki, and he sent them everywhere.
Word.
He sent Ronan and all of that shit. So like maybe something like that. Dumb Marks, always with the great questions. Man.
Word.
I would want.
Thank you so much.
I would want Lex Luthor to finally kill Superman.
Oh, there you go.
Jeez.
Not Doomsday. Lex Luthor.
And it almost be like Lex Luthor was the hero in this.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best Batman's episode of all time in the animated series. I almost
And
got
he
him.
has
I
to
almost
do
had
Justice
him.
You almost had him? I love that episode.
That episode
I had
is
a big rock and I
incredible.
threw it. They all go.
What?
No, my favorite thing is get on my face. Which one?
Yeah.
Good one, Joker. Good
That's
one,
such
Joker.
a great
By the way,
freaking
folks, I'm
episode.
just sorry. There was no context to that. He was talking to Two-Face.
Yeah.
He goes, get on my face. He goes, which one? So, it's a great episode.
Great episode.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yo, but Darkseid needs a training montage. That's how you hook them. That's how you hook the fans in.
God.
Because it would literally be almost like if Darkseid he's the main character, but he's the one you're rooting for.
Fucking Darkseid just punching meat in a fucking
Yeah,
slaughterhouse.
yeah. With that
Straight
old
like
ass
Barbara
woman.
Lang with the Omega beams just doing the
Yeah. With the old ass woman just holding the meat like hit it harder.
The Omega
Randy
eyes,
Goodman's
at one
going,
point they
"Go
spin around,
again."
hit himself.
Yeah. Oh man, Dumb Marks, those are the great questions. That would be fun. I would love to see, and maybe we could just like a more serious Suicide Squad, almost. More serious. I guess Suicide Squad 1 was more serious than 2.
Yeah.
Like way more serious.
Yeah, if you made a serious Suicide Squad, we'd just be watching people literally kill themselves.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, not for nothing.
a literal Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Dumb Marks, not for nothing. Lay actually did that with his movie because he had Deathstroke.
Yeah, he actually did do that with his movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it really starts villain to heroes, but it stays with the villains really. Like I want the focal point. The heroes are background to everything. You know what I mean? I want to see the interaction between Vandal Savage and Cheetah, or Vandal Savage and what's his dude? Damn, Sinestro. Like I want you to see how the other side interacts with each other, and how one person that wants nothing to do with it interacts with all of them. It's like he's massively telling them to fuck off. He's like, yo, I don't care. Pay me so I could leave. I didn't come here to join this shit. So it's that kind of interaction. Yeah.
Word. Well, you know something dumb, Mark.
By the way, Mark Strong
Stole this show.
has to be Sinestro. I loved him as Sinestro. So I want Mark Strong to come back as Sinestro. I hated him in Shazam, and I love the actor, but I was like, you don't fit that role. But Sinestro with better CGI, I'm with it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Glenn Powell.
Oh, and he already has
Tom Hardy.
At this point, he doesn't have
Ryan Gosling.
Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah.
Louis Gossett Jr.
Morgan Freeman.
That was gonna be my Mr. Terrific. He's gonna fly a plane somehow in that.
Word.
But yeah, that's the other side of it. You know what I mean? The heroes, like, we only see the heroes, I'm lying, for like 25 minutes. Everything else is villain driven.
Yeah.
You know,
do it better than Sony.
Like Loki, like Avengers 1, but it's like all Loki.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
Because there was a lot of Loki in Avengers 1. Like half of that movie is Loki. Feel me?
Yep.
Fuck. And then, you know, when you band the heroes together, it was kind of like, whatever. There was a lot of Loki in that movie. I would love to see. I mean, I'm always down for villain point of view. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The Penguin show, the spinoff from the Batman, very interested. Very interested. Just to see where it goes. I'm gonna give it an episode or two. Hopefully it's good. But I would love to see, you know me. I love the mafia crime syndicate aspect of Batman. So we'll love to see. We'll love to see more Colin Farrell. Great Penguin. I want to see him be funny. I want to see him be funny.
I hope it's a power vacuum thing
that's what I'm saying.
Gone.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see him.
And then
I
you
want to
can
see
bring
him
in a Black Mask and all these other people. You can bring in not Falcone, the other guy's name. I forget, what is the other guy's name? There's another mobster. And I always forget his name. He was on Gotham too.
It starts with an M.
Yeah.
Maroney.
Yeah. Maroney. So you have Black Mask, you have Maroney, you have Penguin, you have all these guys that are you can even have that Scarface guy with the Muppet thing.
Oh, yeah.
With the little gangster.
You can have that.
I love that.
You can have that.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? Even though the world, even though that's absurd, it would fit Gotham.
I actually think that's what they're gonna do. I think it's a whole power vacuum thing now that Falcone is gone. I really think that's what they're gonna do. Yeah. And like, I want to see Penguin just be full on gangster, like sipping, fucking getting the freaking the pasta going.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see full mobster. I would love to fucking see that.
And the funny thing is that kind of happened. That was supposed to happen in season 2 of Daredevil, but then the Punisher showed up and ransacked everybody. Like in the very first episode, the mob.
We're not mad at that.
Talking about now that they're gone, now that the Whisk is gone, I can do it. The Kingpin is
Wilson Fisk
gone. Now we can step in, but the Punisher had other ideas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for real. Yeah, he said, "Fuck that." Yeah. But you know what's funny? I love Batman, but I refuse to watch any show that has to do with like Batgirl, Gotham. I'll watch the Penguin series.
Oh, you
all
saw
the
thing
other
I
shows,
sent you guys, right? You saw the thing I sent you guys, right?
That whatever the fuck that was. I refuse to watch anything.
No one is excited about Gotham Knights.
No, I refuse to watch anything that is Batman that doesn't have Batman in it.
Gotham Knights. It's not the what is. That's not Red Hood. It's not Nightwing. It's not Batgirl. It's not Orphan.
No.
Are you talking about the video game?
No. There's the TV show. Yeah.
When you get a chance, let so show it to you because I sent it in the group. You'll show it to you.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Toe?
No, I refuse to watch anything that's Batman that doesn't have Batman in it. Because it's like you can't tell me.
I have a rant about that, but I'm gonna do it next time. You said the Arrow was good for 3 seasons, and that's exactly what I said.
For real, yeah. Once he got political and those other bullshit, it's like, all right, get the fuck out of here with this shit.
And Mark, I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to Black Adam, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I want to be optimistic, but The Rock is gonna be The Rock as Black Adam, and that's tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have no faith in that movie.
I want to be positive, but we know what The Rock does when he gets a role, you know. So it's gonna be.
Well, you know, listen, man. It's
gonna
about.
be sad. Good.
No, you go. My bad.
Yeah.
I was
say
gonna
it's
be
gonna
stupid.
Be sad when we walk out of that Black Adam movie and go, everybody was great except.
You know, no, but you know something? All right, I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. The Rock is going to be The Rock. But remember, have you seen Faster?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I am.
Black Adam is not that.
He's
No,
not that.
I know that. But the thing is, The Rock has the ability to do something other than The Rock. And yo, in all honesty, this could be a segue for him to fucking reboot the MCU also.
I
You know,
think.
the DCEU also.
They're banking on that though. They're
Yeah.
banking on that shit. He was the one that was talking about the new vision and all of that coming forward. But you know what he did say? He
What?
says that he wants to fight Henry Cavill's Superman. If he could, I'm okay with that. If he wants to bring back Cavill, if The Rock is a martyr for continuing like the Snyderverse or bringing back these old characters, getting Ben Affleck back in the fray, I'm with that. Like,
yo, and
with that.
and get someone else to play Shazam. Shit, that'd be fucking dope.
Why would you want someone else? Yeah, I thought he was
Because I don't
fine.
want a muscle suit on my guy. Not when you're standing next to Henry Cavill or The Rock.
Hold on. Did you see the Flash suit?
I don't know. Get him the fuck out of here, bro. Get him the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. No, but I believe the Black Adam might like surprise you. I have a feeling it might surprise you. There's one thing The Rock does.
Keep
I'm
expectations
hoping
low.
it does.
Yeah.
No, because
You have no
Ballers.
idea. Listen to me. I love Black Adam. I want it to work. I love the character.
But
You know what I'm saying? He's
in
one of my like top guys in DC. But the problem is, it's the guy in charge of it.
yeah, no, yeah. But in Ballers, he's like, you know, he has a range of fucking action. I don't know if you guys seen Ballers with The Rock.
I have.
You know, like there's a different range in there. Wait, what the fuck is this?
Flash?
That's the Flash's costume with the built-in muscles.
Looks like a toy.
Get that kid the fuck out of here, bro.
That helmet looks insanely retarded.
Yeah, it did. But yo,
not to be insensitive, but that's massive helmet.
Yeah,
it looks like the Lego one from the movie.
Yeah. What is that non-binary septic tank Uni Boo Boo Share Swaz person's name that's playing the Flash?
Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
Ezra
get him the
Miller.
fuck out of here. Get that the fuck out of here. I don't know what pronunciation he wants, but get that the fuck out of here.
So you want Rock
his name?
as Flash?
You can't pronounce his name unless the way it is Ezra Miller. You can't change that.
Yeah.
Now to speak about the person is they, them.
They, them.
Yeah,
whatever
AEIOU.
pronoun helps you. But his name, well, that person's name, their name is Ezra Miller. That's that.
They
Unless
should
you
have
change
fired
that.
him. They should have fired him the first time he attempted to run.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I will never forgive this
You're never gonna
motherfucker
forgive.
for. I don't know what
can't-
he's
yo,
doing, but
Can I
you
tell you
can't
something?
take defense while you run.
So the other day I started watching the Snyderverse the Snyder Cut for no reason. I was it's those websites online like 1, 2, 3 movies and shit like that.
Yeah.
And just Snyder Cut was there. It's like fuck it, let's watch it. You see when they first show Flash in the Snyder Cut that it slows down. He's in the coffee shop, but then he like fucking twinkles out of the fucking shop. What was that? What was that walking motion, dude? What was that?
You know what that was? That was the Riddler losing his shit like that. I was like, wait a minute, go back. What are you doing?
Have you guys seen the YouTuber, the TikToker who does life hacks at restaurants?
Yeah.
And he creeps in like this. That's what he did. I'm like, yo, did anyone teach you how to walk and run? What is that? Why you look at bro? Look at when the world around him is slow and he's about to go and save Iris, I believe.
Yeah.
And like, look at him walk out of the place. It's so his legs are like open. What are you doing? Or I think he's trying to like act shocked and surprised at what's going on. The Flash is acting shock and surprise at everything going slow and him going super fast.
That's his life.
He's shocked. He's shocked at this.
Meanwhile, he already has a suit that can go subatomic and shit.
Yo,
What? I don't know.
See,
And don't get me wrong. At first, before I knew Ezra was such an asshole, choking people and getting into trouble, like I was fine. In previous works, he was funny. They're funny. I'm sorry. I apologize. They're funny. They're having a good time. Everything looked great. And then all of this stuff happens. But even before that, it was just the running and the weird. The acting started getting a little weird too. Again, I was completely fine with them. And now you're just being a jerk. You're just assaulting people.
Yeah.
Like, no,
It's
we
funny.
don't.
Something about them to me was always off. I don't know what it was about them, but it was from the moment the casting, I was like,
I was
first
fine.
of all, I didn't know who they were, but then again, that sometimes proves to be a benefit. It's like, oh, you never know, they're gonna surprise you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't give a shit.
No, yeah.
CR Media says, I need 5 minutes of a segment of Toe and shit saying, get the fuck. You know what? I'm
with it.
I'm with it.
He gave me an idea.
Yo, that's your next short, bro.
There you go. Yeah.
The next short.
Yeah. The next short. We gotta.
You just put images of people who are assholes, and then one of y'all get the fuck out of here, and then you have another one, get the fuck out of here, and then you have one that is like, huh, like really, and then y'all look at each other like, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. That's a good short.
Yeah.
CR, that's awesome. That's really good.
Word.
That's really good.
I like it.
All right, yo. But seriously, get him the fuck. Listen, all right.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Can I call us we? I don't know the pronunciation for a group of people. Are we?
People who like, you know,
we want you to get the fuck out of here.
Get him the box.
Yeah.
Get him the box. Get him the box.
Yeah.
Get him the
You've
box.
been futured endeavored.
I don't
Go
know,
to
man.
another country, whatever your country you're in. Move to the next one over and get the fuck.
And I want to reiterate. This has nothing to do with what they identify as. Nothing like that. It doesn't matter what you identify as. Asshole is an asshole is an asshole.
Word.
Yeah.
And they're an asshole. Yeah, I don't. It has nothing to do with your pronoun, what you identify as. This is the knuckleheads over here. Our motto is literally come through, be you.
Word.
We are accepting of everybody. But if you're an asshole and you're hurting yourself and you're hurting other people in the process, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, word. We're talking about you, sir.
Yeah.
But then on top of it,
can't say sir.
You're doing that as
you
you're desecrating
Mr.
one of
They.
our favorite characters. You know what I mean?
Yes.
This is universal love for the Flash. She's like Nightwing. It's like nobody really hates the Flash.
Yeah, you made the Flash hateable. Yeah, you hate. Yeah. That's a tough order.
This actually segues into something that I wanted to speak about. Like we could do that later on in the show.
No. Get us out of this conversation. Get us out of here.
Let's go. Because I got more of them. They who what?
We're not out of this
In a bag.
conversation. We're just shifting to
Let's
a
do it.
different thing because what we're doing is again this is a different case because Ezra has proven to show some sort of personal problem.
Yes. There's mental health stuff going on there for sure.
They got to deal with their own
the
shit,
fuck out of here.
and I hope they can get
help.
the help that they need.
For sure.
But that doesn't negate us like critiquing.
Yes.
As you said, what was he doing? He could have just looked shocked and still had time slowed around him because he moves faster than everything. But that brings me to I hope I pronounce her name correctly. Moses Ingram.
Okay.
Sounds
Is
right.
the lady who plays Reva in the
that's right. That's right.
So I want to say this, and again, this is not my own words. I've heard other people say this, and I'm echoing their sentiment.
Yeah, and he chooses to be called I.
Who?
You choose to call yourself I.
I hope.
It's not racist.
That's not how it works.
It's not
I
racist.
identify as my pronouns are jelly
All
and
right,
donut. No.
there you go. It's not racist or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know what we're doing.
No, but what I'm about to say is,
And I already said we're a week, so
Bruh.
Let the man talk.
what I'm about to say is kind of
You
like
let him talk,
anybody knows who anybody knows Motown, old school
Yes.
Motown, Smokey Robinson.
Yes,
like
sir.
I second that emotion.
Yes.
Critiquing a character on how it's written or maybe an acting choice is one thing. But for this lady, Miss Ingram, who's playing Reva, all you motherfuckers who are giving her hate because she's black or she's a woman or whatever, y'all motherfuckers get the fuck out of
Get
here.
the fuck out.
The fuck out of
outta
here.
here.
Segment of the week.
fucking bitch.
Get the
I
fuck
understand.
outta here.
Trust me. I understand that character is not sitting right with me.
Same here.
But it's not
I
her.
no.
It's the writers opened up a massive case of questions.
Mhm.
The writers put that character in a scenario that kind of doesn't make sense. It's got nothing to do with her.
Nope.
As a person, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know her. But stop attacking the fucking people for characters that
Yes.
they're not in full control of.
Yes.
Absolutely correct.
They're telling them how to act it out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Still
Yeah.
though, I can't
It's-
get over the walking and the
Yeah,
running. From
yeah.
Ezra.
No one told that to do that.
I'm just saying, look at them. Look at Ezra walking out of the diner. It's very leprechaunish.
See,
I don't
things like that-
understand.
Things like that are free for debate. If you want to say, in that moment, that acting choice
Yeah.
was it warranted? Should it have
Yeah.
been,
Yes.
the character? How did they this? Blah blah blah. If you want to get mad at somebody, again, don't go personally at the writers, but be mad at the writer. That was the best they come up with.
And the director
Right.
let that happen. Like, hey man, you
Yeah.
want to just walk out of there a little bit more normal?
Yeah.
But as we do here all the time, we critique the writing and the
Yes.
character.
Yes.
Leave this lady alone.
Absolutely.
Seriously.
She's
Absolutely.
coming
real.
in. This is weird. This is Star Wars. She's coming into a realm we all fucking love. Why is this the first thing we fucking show people?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
why I don't like fandom. This is why I
Yeah.
will never be part of your
It's-
fandom. But
Yep.
I
Here's
just
the thing
wanted
is-
to if it's said 100 million times, let this be the 100 million then one. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. See? And literally bringing
Well
show
said.
that she's part of it. She's part of bringing something to life that everybody wanted for a while, and that's Obi and Vader finally meeting up again. Because we got some of that. Everybody was happy about it. She's just part of it.
Yeah.
She's literally part of bringing something fun to life.
You know something?
And this is how you say thank you. This is how you appreciate it.
I gotta bring this up too.
That's your
'cause
thing. This is
Yeah.
seriously. You wake up in the morning and this is what you want to do. You're go fuck yourself.
Word.
I gotta
Seriously.
bring this up too, because yes, so right now her character's a little wonky,
Yeah.
but they have that was 6, so 4 more episodes to make us see. Oh, okay, this is why. Not to mention, who's one of the biggest fucking characters in Star Wars? Ahsoka Tano.
Yep.
And she was purposely written to be annoying.
Yep.
So that when she grew, we grew with her and learned to love. We don't know if that's the same case here, because we don't have that hindsight like we do with Ahsoka.
Mhm.
So again, it's a little bit wonky. Cool. For whoever agrees with that, we can all agree with that. But stop with
Leave
the
the
fucking-
racial stuff
racial,
out, man.
Yeah,
What the
and the sexual, the
This
sexist shit.
it's Star Wars, bro. There's
Yeah,
so much
yeah.
different types of characters and people from all different types of places. Like, this is what you stick to. Like,
Yeah, but
like I don't need to watch Star Wars the way y'all do to understand it's just a fucked up situation. Like, bro,
Yeah.
whether she's written poorly or not, attack the writing, attack the directors for letting that happen.
But
Yeah.
this is the weird thing that you brought it up a little bit. Somebody else was watching brought this up. How are you gonna attack on a racial stance for a genre that literally has multiple races of aliens and shit?
Aliens,
The whole
yeah.
thing is about different fucking people coming together.
Yeah. A little green guy is teaching people how to use the Force.
Yeah, you got like a bunch of furry midgets.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah.
And not to mention that this is a brand new. First of all, this is a brand new character, and like Cap put it properly, we haven't seen the evolution of her yet.
Episode
Don't get me
2.
wrong. I told somebody that I know that's a big Star Wars fan. I'm like, yo, listen, I don't like her character right now. I don't like her character.
Yeah.
I got no problem with the actress.
Yeah.
I don't like the character is annoying to me. But okay, the character annoys me. The writing annoys me. That's what that means. The writing annoys me.
Yeah.
Like the little girl that plays Leia, I love her because she's playing a little girl. But for her, I don't like this. You know what I'm saying? This I don't like.
You know who else?
Like I said, I don't like the character. I have no idea how this person is. She seems like a lovely lady. That's it.
I'm gonna say one name to you, Lev.
Yeah.
John Connor.
Oh no, that's different.
Yo, no,
That-
but-
you know what's funny? John Connor's two things. John Connor's the writing and that kid's delivery.
Yeah, it was
Purposely, you want the T-1000 to win.
Yeah.
Listen, now one person has told me, yo, I wish you would. I'm so happy he lived. You're lying. Because you want to see the Christian Bale John Connor. You don't care about this kid.
Word.
But in that token, none of us is saying, "Hey, wipe Edward Furlong."
Exactly.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
For
The
real.
character's annoying. The writing is annoying.
But you know what the crazy shit is? How do we know that she's not supposed to be the Star Wars version of King Joffrey? You guys watch Game of Thrones? King Joffrey was a character that every fucking time I seen him on camera, I wanted the person playing him dead. I wanted that kid dead, not the character. I wanted him dead. Like I wanted to go to his house and snap his fucking neck. That's how much I hated this character.
Quite the opposite of what we're talking about.
No, but you know what I'm saying? No, it's like maybe she's designed to get a rise out of all you people. You ever thought about that, dickwads? Maybe the character that's a bad person might make you want to see that she's bad and not like her.
I love
She's
how
the
you kept.
MJF for this?
I love how you kept the theme of Terminator going there. Chill out, dickwad. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. I like
Yeah,
how
you
you
know?
kept that going.
Yeah,
Very
it's
nice.
how,
Very
you know.
nice.
It's good.
Very nice.
I didn't see it till now. I see what you did there.
Very nice.
I see what you did.
Yeah, you know. But all right, speaking of DC Universe.
Oh, here we go.
Shit.
Now,
I've been waiting all day
Yes.
for this.
so in my investigation of Mr. Terrific, he's been on the list of the most intelligent, at least humans, in the DC universe.
Mhm.
He's been ranked 3rd. Number 1 on this list was Batman. And the reason why it was Batman and not Lex Luthor is because when the Batman Who Laughs faced the super Lex Luthor, the Batman Who Laughs outsmarted him and killed Lex Luthor. And the Batman Who Laughs is basically Bruce Wayne without any rules. In the Unleashed Bruce Wayne. That's why they ranked him as
unhinged Bruce
Yes,
Wayne. I
yes,
love it.
Yes, that's why they ranked him the smartest human in the DC universe. Question to y'all: if he's the smartest person in the fucking DC universe, why was that not shown in any of the Batman movies? There was not a level of intelligence other than I have gadgets in the fucking movies, and until recently, we haven't got a detective in any of the fucking movies. So we have not got a Batman movie. We got a guy in a leather suit with a bat on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, can I answer this before you guys go?
Please answer this
Please
question.
do.
The reason we haven't gotten a Batman movie to show that he's the smartest person in DC is because if you look at the description you just said, they had to go get a fucking zombie Bruce Wayne to show that he's more intelligent than Lex Luthor. That's like when you look at the Walking Dead and you're like, come on, you can't fight this bitch, but the zombie version of her is 10 times stronger because they don't know limits. Bruce Wayne being the smartest person is fucking stupid. When you put... How long do you think it'll take Mr. Terrific to learn how to be a detective?
Well, all he needs to do is read a book. But the thing is, they're saying that Mr. Terrific is not as intelligent as Batman, and Batman helped him make the fucking supercomputer that's on the Justice League ship.
Adam Zola.
Yeah.
What?
That
First off-
motherfucker. Always popping up in the middle of the guys. Adam
First
fucking
off-
Zola. Appreciate it.
Tim Drake is a better fucking detective than Batman.
Great.
Instantly, Batman's not the fucking smartest shit. Lex Luthor had found the cure in one of the runs of comics, found the cure for cancer. Bruce Wayne hasn't found the cure for shit.
Not even his mental health.
Yeah. Other character, Vandal Savage has probably forgotten more shit throughout history than Batman will ever fucking know. So let's stop with all
Well,
this
we said
bullshit.
human. We said human. Vandal Savage not human.
Yeah, he is. He's just a
He's
mortal.
just immortal, but he is human.
Motherfucker. Actually,
But
he's
isn't
fucking
he-
Cro-Magnon man.
But
He's
isn't
a
he a
fucking caveman.
Neanderthal? He's the
No,
other race
but
of
no,
human.
if he's Neanderthal, he's even more human. He's
No, but
the
he's
beginning of it.
Isn't he the race of isn't he the other race? Because you had Neanderthals and marsupials or some shit.
Super cool.
Bruh.
Yeah,
No,
but he's still
he's a human being that just slept to a meteorite and became immortal. He's still a human. What's that?
But the thing is, we haven't seen it because that's not fucking true.
Could be for like a certain run, but you know.
No, yeah, a certain run, and then every other run. See, this is the thing I don't like about DC. Is right never in Marvel have you turn around and like, oh, Shang-Chi's the best fighter, and then you look and go, oh, but in this run, they made Captain America beat the shit out of him 100 fucking times. Like everybody in Marvel takes the character and writes the fucking character. Whether you like the story or not, they take DC. Every time somebody takes on Superman, he either gets a new ability or he's so fucking overpowered. Batman, they now, you know how we joke that with time and preparation he could beat anybody. They now just now made that canon.
Thanks to us.
But again, it's bullshit. If he's really that fucking smart and he can't solve Gotham's problems without dressing up in a fucking bat suit and punching people in the face, you're useless. Yo, that's like saying
we need to sell comics. We need to sell comics. Put him in a
Yeah,
bat
but
suit
let's
and
be
fuck up his
realistic.
life. Yeah,
Nobody wants the woman with big tits that every time you touch them they deflate.
yeah. True. I
Like
hear
that's
what you're
fucking
saying.
useless.
I'm looking at a list. I'm looking at a list now. And in the top 10 most like, you know, genius minds in DCU, Batman is 6 out of 10.
Okay, you want to put him there? Fine.
That seems better.
Who's number one there?
Number 1
Probably
is
Brainiac.
Ray Palmer.
Oh, there you go.
That's very believable.
That makes sense. But then Toe, Mr. Terrific is number 2. And number 3, Cyborg.
That's right. He's
Yeah,
a
he
formal
is-
sex
he is
with the
intelligent.
Thunderbots and all that
Well,
stuff.
man, he is legit intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, he's you know. So like maybe again it was for a certain run that you could see Batman like that, but you know,
But again,
I don't
they had to
think they want to make Batman that because it takes away that like stupidity that we relate to, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't think
No,
you want to
but if
make
you-
Batman the smartest one around.
If you hear what Toe said, it's the Batman who laughs.
Yeah.
Well, they
So they-
also mentioned the fact that he could kill the Justice League. He made a plan to kill the Justice League.
He
Yo,
has
how hard is
contingencies.
it to put a green rock in a fucking alien? Mr. Mistleplex did that shit to Superman. It's not hard to kill these to kill somebody is the easiest thing in the world. You know how I do that? You know how I know that? Because if you go in real life, any idiot can accidentally pull a trigger and take a life.
Even if he didn't want to.
It doesn't show intelligence to kill someone. If you're so smart, solve some motherfucking problems.
In Gotham.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Who did Mr. Mucinex kill?
Mucinex?
Mr. Mucinex?
He killed the flu.
Yeah.
He just said Slim. He got you. He got you.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
No, but
Mid-suplex.
look at the accomplishment. Like you said, Ray Palmer, Mr. Terrific, Vandal Savage, Lex Luthor. Look at what they've actually accomplished, and look at what Batman has accomplished.
You know what's crazy here? Lex Luthor is 7 out of 10.
That he should be higher.
I think he should be higher. I
Higher
think
than
he's
Batman?
I
Yeah.
think
What
he's
isn't
top,
he a level 10 intellect?
yeah, he got to be top 5. So this list just lost a lot. Barbara Gordon an 8.
Well, Barbara Gordon has photographic memory and shit.
Oh, and look at this for you, Cap, fucking Ted motherfucking Cord at
Yeah.
9.
Ted Cord runs his own industry. The motherfucker's
Yeah.
a scientist. But just before I let you guys run off, I know I'm ranting too much here.
No. I think we're at the point where we begin the rents, right?
But-
Yeah.
Toe just said that Mr. Terrific has photographic memory, kinetic memory,
Yeah.
all this fucking shit that he reads a book and he knows it. He can do it. Batman can't. You
Batman
can't be
can't?
smarter than the guy who's like, I know how to build a Samsung now. You can't. It's physically fucking impossible.
And also his
That's
mask
the Matrix.
allows him to communicate with the T-spheres, but he's also invisible to machinery. Like any cyborgs or cameras and all that other shit, he's invisible to it.
This guy is awesome.
The only cyborg he's not invisible to is the red tornado, because that's an actual element inside of a cyborg, so he could see him.
All right, Toe. So how do we make a Batman movie where he's the smartest Batman? What do we do? I don't mean to put you on the spot, but
A Batman movie where he's the smartest? Shit.
make him. You know what? I'd make him not do anything.
You know something?
He's so smart that he's just over it.
I think
Let
the way
people-
you would.
let these motherfuckers eat each other. I'm just gonna be up here chilling, old Batman style.
I think the way you would do it is have Mr. Terrific try to solve something, like try to make a computer, and he's like, for some reason this isn't working, and then you just have Bruce Wayne or Batman go, have you tried this? And it's just.
How about Mr. Terrific makes a suit and his AI is the Batman that laughs? That's his Friday. That's his Jarvis in the suit. Yeah. And do you remember for like a limited time? I don't know if you guys use Waze, the
GPS.
It'll do.
the GPS. For a limited time, it was Kevin Conroy's voice telling you where you were at. It's the fucking Batman telling you. That shit was super hilarious. It's so funny. I caught it late, but I got to hear it. It's super cool.
I gotta wait to make Batman the smartest person in a movie. As he's fighting crime and doing whatever, all the shit we want to see him do, Bruce Wayne actually makes a fucking decision to benefit somebody.
Besides his dead parents and himself.
Yeah. No, have Bruce Wayne do it. You want to show a true sign of intelligence? Have Bruce Wayne make a business deal that at the beginning of the movie we're like, the fuck is, why are we watching this? Who gives a shit about the business deal? And then by the end of it, you see the actual outreach he has, and you're like, oh no, this motherfucker's good.
Okay.
He negotiated all this shit in that business deal. This is what it really came down to. That's how you make Batman the smartest. You have Bruce Wayne do something because he knows you can't just fucking punch everybody in the face.
But you can try.
Yeah.
You can try. I love an unhinged Batman, though. It reminds me of the game Arkham Knight. Batman is unhinged in that game. He has one night to figure this shit all out. He is out of it. Fun.
The writer, the guys who made those games, I don't know if it's like THQ Nordic or whoever made that game.
It's I know it's Warner Brothers, but
there's like a specific studio they used.
Yeah.
Those guys are the biggest fucking liars in the video game industry. It's not Jason Todd. It's not the Red Hood. It's a
Yeah.
completely new character
Rocksteady.
named
Yeah.
Jason Todd, who's the Red Hood. Like,
That's
fuck
what-
out of here.
I mean, but I
Rocksteady.
mean, yeah, Rocksteady. That's the fucking name, and I should have known that. But it sucks because we as fans, we just kind of knew already, and they had to. Eidos did the one against Deathstroke, if I'm not mistaken, which is now Rocksteady. Which is I'm pretty sure it wasn't that they did the one against Deathstroke, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's the thing, Cap, about the knowledge. Everyone knew who that was, man.
But yo,
Is it unfair to them? Is my question? Is it unfair?
Yeah, no, it didn't make sense. Nothing in the previous 2 games led to Jason Todd.
Yeah, it was so
Nothing.
weird. It was so
You just
weird.
banked
Arkham
off
Asylum was on.
you
Yeah,
just
Arkham
banked off
Asylum.
The fact that
No.
we knew Jason Todd's story, and we'd be like, "What?"
Arkham Asylum was the first one.
It was Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and then Arkham.
Uh-huh.
It was developed by Rocksteady Studios and published by Eidos.
And published, okay. Asylum, okay. And then the other ones were Warner Brothers, made by Rocksteady, right? Or is it still
No, well, Warner Brothers is the overarching umbrella.
correct? WB Games Montreal. That also, but published by Eidos. Nice. Yeah, man. And it's funny because Arkham Origins, that's the one that I was thinking about. But that's not none of them, I think. Yeah, you're right. But no, and it sucks because Arkham Knight was such a good game and just messed up by the Arkham Knight himself. You take Arkham Knight of that, man, that was such a fun ass game. Did you see, was it Arkham Knight where Man-Bat just creeps up on you like while you're swinging around? That moment is so good.
I think that's Arkham City, where it's the free range. You can go anywhere.
Bruh, that shit scared the fuck out of me.
Nothing will scare me more than in the first game, where you walk into the fucking museum and you got a platform, but everything around it's flooded, and you got to walk on the platform, and that shark comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yo, I've never in my life been like, ah.
You know what I found? You know what I found unsettling about Arkham Asylum? The little Joker teeth all over the floor. Them shit's always bothered me. Because the game has good sound, and you're right, man. To be honest, CR, I think Arkham Knight is still, and go back to that game. 2015 game looks beautiful, looks incredible. It's still good, but yeah, the Arkham Knight was weird. But the little, you could hear the slapping because in Arkham Asylum, you're in the asylum. There's a lot of hallways. You could hear them shit from dumb far. You say, yo, that was unsettling.
You know what's funny? Arkham Knight is the only game in the Arkham series I haven't finished.
You're just gonna get more upset.
Well, I stopped playing because I literally couldn't figure out how the fuck to use the car to climb buildings and do fucking platforming puzzles. I'm like, yo, there's a fucking car.
Yeah, there's too much car shit in
Why
that
do I
game.
need a car? This motherfucker can glide half the map.
Yeah, you gotta poof and fly. You gotta fly shit in.
That's the other problem with that game. Way too much car.
So
the car does. You get a little less of it as the game goes on, but at the beginning it was nothing but car. Jeez.
I got a question for Lay and Show because they're talking so much. Might as well keep them talking.
Yeah.
Do you guys in this new DC universe? Do you make a Batman movie or do you start making Batman villain movies with Batman in it?
Joe,
I would. It seems like you guys are tired of actually seeing Batman and different people trying to play them. So I would start from the opposite. Start with the villain. Start with some good villains. Start maybe with their story, and have Batman come in and destroy their whole shit.
The fucking white man messing it up for everybody.
The white man.
I agree with my esteemed colleague here, but in a different way. I'm not gonna have him destroy their lives.
Yeah.
His face is just sitting on the couch.
That's kind of fucked up. But I would like to,
I'm vengeance.
I would like to give attention to the more interesting origins of certain villains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give them, straight some serial killers, some straight psychopaths, and other ones that are just tragic. Like off the top of the head, I think of Clayface, I think of Victor Zsasz, I think of Mr. Freeze, I think of that dude Pig that I was talking about before, Professor Pig. Hugo Strange. It's just
Hugo for sure.
More psychological than it would be action sometimes, but you can balance it out with every one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some are just straight emotional. Some of them are just straight psychotic. So it depends,
Yeah. So yeah, Kev.
No, you go.
Well, I was gonna change the direction to the
I
tones.
was gonna talk about what CR said, because he says because the car is dope. I'm not gonna lie, pulling up with the car, ejecting out of it, and then dive kicking down to an enemy is beauty. It's beautiful. But yeah, it was the car gets better towards the end. When Arkham Knight first came out, TikTok wasn't around. It was Musically. Okay? This is a 2015 game. 2015. And I used to make videos on Musically to music of the Batman, of the Batmobile just riding around, and you could slow shit down. I used to put mad lo-fi shit. I used to put mad clips up of Batman. I fucking love that. Okay, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, what do you call it? For Arkham Asylum, I was in the Comic-Con panel when they brought out the Coheed and Cambria Panic at the Disco for the what do you call it? For their album, the little soundtrack.
I think my favorite out of all of them though is Arkham City. I think Arkham City is my.
I also
favorite.
had something for the show. The show said that you tell the movie from the villain's perspective, and then Batman comes and destroys their lives. So we start with Mr. Freeze, whose wife is getting sicker. He's working, trying to find a cure, and then he goes home, and Batman in the mask is banging out his wife. His wife's destroyed.
All right.
Damn.
Now that we got that out, so all right. CR is like, what about an origin movie for Ra's al Ghul? I think that would be dope.
I actually thought about one a long time ago, when it's like a kind of Indiana Jones kind of style thing for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throughout the centuries, but
just collecting shit.
We're literally rooting for Ra's, because remember, Ra's is an environmental villain, or terrorist as they call him.
Yeah.
Because his whole purpose is to keep everything pure and purify humans, even though he is one too. But just like Vandal Savage, you know what I mean? He has the Lazarus Pit, so he's immortal in a sense. But it's in that sense,
He's a
it's
marsupial.
kind of like, at the end of the day, the writing convinces you that he's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you want to root for him. So essentially, you're rooting for the villain, even though he's, in his mind, like everybody says, every villain thinks they're the hero in their minds. So you can look at it that way.
Oh yeah. So
Much swashbuckling and all that fun shit, you know what I mean? But still, that part of it is still ingrained in it.
It's weird because the one thing that DC has that Marvel doesn't is almost like a universe for each character within themselves. So would you guys separate the tones for each movie? Like, would the tone for Superman be different for the tone for Batman? And then how would you bring them in together? Or would you just have one set tone where all of it is dark? And you have to fit Superman, it's like you have to fit the characters into that one tone.
I think it's easier to do that with DC than it would be with Marvel, but I think different tones is always good, just because you need those palette cleansers. I always refer to Ant-Man. It's always good to just have something in between to just like break the darkness. Get some jolly in there, I mean, that's my opinion. Some people like the DCEU over Marvel simply because of how dark it is. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to break up some of it. Like, let's have some fun stuff. I think Shazam is a great movie. I think it's a good.
I do too.
I thought it was all right, but I do not see that fitting in the Batman
So here's something. I honestly think you have Batman be the brooding one, Superman be the one for hope, Shazam's the kid,
The Thor.
yeah, powerful fantasy shit.
I guess you can say that, yeah.
And then when they come together, it's a situation in which you see, oh, the situation does call for some nihilism and some realistic thinking from Batman. But it also needs some hope from Superman. And it needs a little bit of this from this character. And they're not brought together because we're the only ones that can stop this fucking threat, but we're brought together because each one of us adds something to this, and that's why we can stop this threat. And that's how you balance all the tones. Is in the mega mashup, you see why each one of them is needed.
I like that. And like, I can't just have all darkness. I can't. Like, I need something to just, I like seeing something funny from time to time. And it doesn't necessarily have to like be funny. It could just be lighthearted, I'm looking forward to Miss Marvel next Wednesday. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on vacation.
Isn't it this Wednesday?
Next, June 8th. If it's this Wednesday, I'm gonna lose my shit. I want to see what's up. Like, I want to see what's up. But yeah, and that's the thing. That's why the multiverse has its ups and downs, and you can do that bizarro world. You know what I'm saying? You could do it. Keep it dark. Do some wild shit over there. Do some light shit over here. The Flash movie next year, that's what it's going to do. It's going to open up the multiverse, and it's going to give space for the DCEU to maybe do a real reboot, soft reboot, whatever it is. But, we could have it all. That's my opinion. We could just have it all. I need some funny shit. Like, Guardians was super funny, but also very serious at the same time.
Yeah.
It's hard to hit that balance. It's hard. I'm telling you that right now. But I thought it was, obviously you saw what Guardians 1 did,
Yeah.
Let's not, we don't have to talk about Guardians 2, but Guardians 1 was shit.
When I rewatched the MCU, Guardians 1 was one of the movies I enjoyed.
No, Guardians 1. Bro, 2014, we get Winter Soldier and Guardians 1. That's peak Marvel. I'm not saying it was all downhill from that point, but that shit hit a slant. You know what I'm saying? It hit a slant for real. Because man, Guardians 1 is just the soundtrack. The soundtrack is a little cheesy. It's a little not cheesy because I love the 80s rock. I'm talking about cheesy in terms of like it's a cheese move because it's an OP. Like you give me 80s pop rock. My man, that's what I listen to in the car. You know what I mean? When I first got my vehicle back in 2014, it came with XM radio, and I'm always 80s on 8s. Always. You feel me? So that automatically hit me. It's a new group of people that a lot of people weren't familiar with. So there was just fun stories going on, and it was just a crazy world. Man, Guardians 1 is really fun. Very fun movie.
Agreed. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? When you sit back and watch it, because like I said, I was very fortunate to know something about the Guardians, and I was like, these are not the originals, but fuck it. And it was so much fun, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, MVP of that movie was Batista. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Good on the food. Hilarious. That dude was so dry, deadpan, but hilarious.
Big food in the building. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. No, it was hilarious.
I mean, yes, it did have that Marvel issue early on with villains. It did.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It
sucked.
Yeah, but
Roland was ass.
But it was
Yondu was a better villain.
Yondu was a better villain.
Yondu
is top tier.
I'm sorry, but I think Yondu is the best character in the fucking MCU. Up to this point, I think Yondu is the best. Yo, dude, when he died, to me, it hit harder than Spider-Man.
That shit was rough.
Every time he dies, I'm emotional.
And not only that,
it meant something.
the tribute at the end
Yeah.
to commemorate him.
Yeah.
Everybody came out and gave him that Ravager's departure. Like, what?
Yep.
What? Like Sylvester Stallone showing up? His character? What? The respect.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I'm
that's-
all about that. When we spoke about Predator and the respect that the Predator had for Arnold, you put like the respect that Thanos gives Stark. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah, but that's kind of slanted. I mean, he's Mary Poppins, y'all.
This is true. This is true.
Poppins, yo. That's
You know what's funny when-
Yondu's so good.
When Spider-Man got dusted, I didn't really care.
Nah,
I mean, like, I was like, go away.
That hurt.
You know what it is? I'm like, dude, just dust.
No.
My man Bucky was walking towards camp. He just dusted. It's like, that's it. So,
Well,
He did say Steve. He said Steve.
well, he did say Steve, but it wasn't. I'm scared. No, I'm gone.
I mean, this is Spider-Man.
I
He's
get
a
it,
little
I get
boy,
it.
and he got the
I felt like it
Spidey
was a bit
sense.
much. I just felt like it was a bit much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just me.
it was the pull
And
on
I,
the heartstrings.
love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he looked closer in age appropriate than somebody that's 37.
Yep.
I get it. It was no Chris O'Donnell, but it was still, you know, a little,
Yeah,
little
no,
further
yeah.
up there. But
Well,
It was alarming. It was alarming.
yes, it was. It was.
It was alarming.
It was because Andrew was really stubbled.
Yeah.
No stubble, Andrew. We seen it. I'm like, think nobody noticed it? Like Tony Stark said, I noticed
Yeah.
it. I noticed stubbles.
That man
I
is
noticed
Gallagher.
stubbles. I
Thought we
noticed
wouldn't notice it, but we did.
Man, but Andrew in Amazing Spider-Man like 1, man, does he nail that Spider-Man? Even the way he crawls around Lizard and like webs him up. Oh, beautiful! That whole school fight, incredible, incredible.
Ken, it was good. I don't know what happened with 2. It just got weird.
No, you know
Amazing
what
Spider-
happened? They did the classic thing where the first one was at this level. We now have to raise it up to this level, and then for some reason show people the literal ending of the movie in the trailer.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I agree with that one.
Sometimes,
And-
sometimes you don't gotta be bigger, badder, better. Sometimes you could just keep going with what you got.
And they
Just
fucked
be
up
real,
Rhino.
just be consistent.
Tell a
Just-
story.
Yeah.
They fucked
And
up
it's-
Rhino. Rhinebot.
The mech suit was a little hard. Yo, I love how he acknowledges that in No Way Home.
Yeah.
I fought a Rhino. I fought a
Who's
Russian
that?
guy in a mech suit.
Shit, I mean, then he goes, "What's the Avengers? You guys don't know? Fuck, man." Andrew's like, "I fought a electricity guy. And the Avengers? What's an Avenger? Son of a bitch. You got the good stuff." Well, I got dusted. That's different.
I want to fight an
Yeah.
alien.
Yo, how now? I'm at this point. I don't put it past Marvel to do anything good. But how do you do the Rhino in a more classic version?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, why would he wear that? Why would he wear essentially just fucking
a
snuggie
horn.
with a horn in his- yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't they like? Isn't that suit on him permanently?
In the comics, you can make anything make sense. But what I'm saying in live action, how would you make that make sense?
Fucking they're trying to do the super soldier serum and they get strength from a rhino and then boom, he fucking turns into a rhino.
Did we ever see a mech rhino in the books? Because
Nope.
I think not
I think
at all.
maybe in the I'm not too sure, but maybe in the Ultimates, it
It
wasn't
is-
so much as a mech suit as it was he just had like pieces on him,
padding,
or he
almost.
had like mechanical shit on him to make him stronger.
Like
Maybe?
some
I don't know.
juggernaut shit. But listen, man, they're so obsessed with webs coming out of Spider-Man's ass. We could believe a guy just walked up with a fucking rhino on with a horn on his fucking head and now he's a rhino.
It's funny because in the MCU, like this shit is just normal. People could just know that one day it could just be over. You just on some The Boys shit. You could be crossing the street, you could be holding the love of your life, and then you have a hero who just blazes right by you.
Yo, when
and you're done.
When I saw that, I said, you know what? I've never thought of that shit.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
And I've said it here before, like I don't like to see heroes like that. Like I like a dark hero, I like a a vigilante. I like a morally gray one. But these guys are like having drug issues and they're depressed. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't mean to be messed up, but someone told me about The Boys, and I think we spoke about this before. Yo, John, you got to watch this stuff. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He was like, look, man, the beginning of the show, right at dab smack at the beginning, the first thing you see is some guy shrink into a little Ant-Man and jump into some girl's vagina. I said, I'm going to give it an episode. I'm going to give it an episode.
Yeah.
And then the way that show really starts is with that. And when I saw that, and when I saw dude holding his now splattered girlfriend's hands, and this superhero, my bad, gotta make it a practice. I was like, okay, you got me, guys. You got me. And yeah, The Boys is incredible. I don't like to see heroes like that, but The Boys is fucking nuts.
This is the Rhino from the Ultimate Universe.
Okay.
It is a little bit more of a mech suit.
It's more mech, yeah.
But it's more like Iron Man fitted mech. And not,
yeah, it looks like almost tissue.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit better picture. But.
Oh, okay.
Is he black?
I don't think so.
Oh, it looked like his mouth.
I think they just made his face gray.
It could be like a different version of the Hulkbuster armor or something like that. Somebody copied.
Or shit, wasn't pieces of it getting torn off and and well, not Wakanda, but wherever they were in Africa.
Sokovia. No.
Oh yeah, the place. Yes, where they fought.
Yeah, where he fought the Hulk.
Zimbabwe. Fuck it. They is where they is.
We can have somebody take that and fucking remake it. And this dude was a rhino hunter or a poacher or some shit. And
so there's this card game that came out a little while ago called Hearthstone, and one of the creators of that card game is Ben Brode. Ben Brode is now working on another card game, but Marvel based. It's called Marvel Snap, and in this shit, they had a Hulkbuster Black Panther suit. I was like, whoa, that shit looks sick. I was like, whoa. But yeah, obviously this is some other shit. And the card game doesn't look as fun as Hearthstone. I really got into Hearthstone. Like I was wasting money buying card packs on Hearthstone. Like I bought a PC that I streamed with for like 3 months at the time. And then after that, it was just Hearthstone that I played on it. This doesn't look as fun, but a Hulkbuster Black Panther, that is crazy.
They did a whole video on it. They said that they are trying to make this game faster. Literally only takes 2 or 3 minutes a match.
3 minutes.
You get your cards and you just go. Because you play at the same time.
Yeah.
There is no I make a move, then you make a move. It's go. And you just make your moves, other person makes their moves, and you hope your moves are better.
Yeah, because Black Panther has had a big suit before, but I don't know if it was like quote unquote Hulkbuster.
The whole point of this one is that they're literally crossing over the multiverse, and it's each character has multiple variants on him. So you can have a whole deck of Black Panthers, and each one of them is a different fucking Black Panther. And not just a copy of the same one you had.
Did you play Hearthstone, Cap?
Nah, Magic the Gathering is as far as I went with cards.
I respect that. I respect them.
A little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh too.
And some Pokemon.
Okay.
Now we had Pokemon cards. We never played Pokemon.
That's the thing. Like I never was into card games, video games, Magic, none of that. But man, Hearthstone, like, took me of the mechanics are really fun in that game. I have it on my phone still. I just don't touch it. I think it's time.
Yeah. Show. Any final thoughts, King Joffrey? Why was that not shown in any of the Batman movies? Thank you.
Yeah. Hold on. Before we go, hit that hit the quiz sound if you have it still.
Oh, I don't think I have that anymore. I think I deleted that by accident. I'll check.
Well, it was the NFL shit, right?
Yeah.
Doom, 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 doom. That shit.
Yes.
All right, show. Here's a question for you. Mark Spector, DC or Marvel?
You're muted.
DC.
Bruh.
Where's that other one? You fool.
What was the last Disney Plus show? What was the last Disney Plus show that you watched?
Batman. Batman.
Disney
It's not
Plus
even a
show.
Bruh.
I think he's doing it on purpose now. You know who Mark Spector is.
I believe it was Loki.
Okay. You haven't watched
Okay.
Moon Knight?
Nah.
Okay, so Enchantress, Marvel or DC?
That's easy. Marvel.
Trick
That's
question. It's technically both.
That's not the Asian girl that was on Thor's back.
What? What?
The Asian girl that was on Thor's back. I didn't know that
What did
somebody
you
was
just
on
say?
Thor's back.
Thor, not Thor. I meant Thanos. Oh, that's not the Asian chick that was on Thanos' neck.
Mantis?
Control
There's
it.
Mantis.
Okay, my bad. Wrong one.
Bruh.
Why do you think Mantis is Asian?
She's not Asian.
Oh, the actress plays her.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
was gonna say. Damn.
I thought you meant like herself.
No, I don't have the sound.
Yo,
I found it.
yo, one last easy one for you.
Okay.
Name anyone that is in DC. Any fucking person. And I swear to God, even if you jokingly say a Marvel character, I will drive to your house right now.
Get it
Okay.
together, show. What the
Any DC character.
Anyone we've mentioned today.
Damn, what's his name? Bruce Wayne?
There you go. All right.
Okay. There you go.
And his alter ego?
Batman.
Good job, show.
Question. Speaking about Moon Knight. You guys been talking about that for a while.
Well, Moonlight did win the Oscar despite what La La Land had to say.
Bruh.
Yo, someone banned Kenny from the chat for 5 minutes.
Is Moon Dragon the same
Why would you think that's the same?
or related in any kind of way? Just-
Are you asking because there's moon in both of their
Because
names?
Moon,
Right.
You
Oh.
fool!
yeah.
My bad.
Yo,
This reminds me of the clip with that show. I think I was doing the Tone the Show, and Pearl was on, and he's like, and Toad's like, you don't really lost, or something like that.
Yeah, should
And then
have.
Yeah, and then he does the what, and Dave just loses it. Dave couldn't hold it together. He just loses it with the what.
Oh shit.
Funny, man. Love that kid.
Oh,
All right, Cap's gonna have to get banned for 5 minutes also.
we said
Fucking
y'all seen
around.
him?
Just fucking around.
You even
You
spelled
think
the
this-
name out.
This is a fucking
Yo, Cap, go to his room, B.
Yeah,
Don't
go
let
to
him
the
cut
camera,
you
go to the
off.
camera, go to the camera, go to the camera, go to the camera, go to the camera.
You motherfucker.
yeah.
You can't get rid of me.
Bruh.
Fuck out of here.
Cut himself.
I'll eliminate myself.
We don't
before
fuck
you even
around.
dare.
Look at the call up there.
Sacrificed
Make it
himself.
awkward.
He said, fuck this.
John
We
Cena?
both off camera. Fuck that.
Who's John Cena?
I don't know.
I don't know
That's-
who John Cena is.
That's the way Santino
name-
Morella says it.
The name is
John
John
Cena.
John Che.
John
John
Chenna.
John Cena.
Listen here, John
John-
Chenna.
John
John
Shea.
Chet. John Chet.
John Shea.
John Shea Van Dam.
This is we're getting loopy.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
I love this. I'll be like this at work. Like after 5, I just start getting real loopy and laugh at everything. It's not good. Hey, yo, can y'all send me home early? No.
Nope.
Yeah, this is the part we fall down. But
Yeah.
on that note, everybody, hopefully show will know the real topic next week. If we do go next week, we might be off next week. We'll discuss that. It's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out.
Whatever happens next week, I will be on vacation. I'll be in New York. So if we do something, I might pull up in a different window. Maybe we'll see. I'm not trying to intrude in nobody's house. Y'all got dogs. I'm allergic. Yeah.
I got
We
dogs
also
as well,
have- we
by the
also
way.
have a
For the
cat.
people coming
Man.
over,
And you also
I
have
do
a
have
cat.
dogs.
Yeah, and no, I'm just talking shit. But I will be on vacation. I'll be in New York. So if we do go, I won't be able to make it unless I just get on my phone from my mom's house, which should be fun. Yeah, yeah,
Matt Sancocho.
yeah. Mass Sancocho. Talking to you live from Washington Heights, baby.
Where-
Well, Cabs,
CR,
Yeah,
don't do
yeah,
that.
we are.
CR.
Someone,
Yeah,
someone,
don't do
man.
that.
You are
Don't do that.
100%
Yeah.
correct.
And
Yes.
on that
Don't
note,
do that.
peace,
Wait.
everybody.
that's what I'm
Get
gonna
the
say.
fuck out of
Get
here.
the fuck out of here.
Since you interrupted him.
It's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Now get the fuck out of here.